And we are live.
Hey!
Welcome to KH No Filter Football, episode 3 of Unpopular Opinions. Got myself, Andrew, here, the Winter Selfer, here with Marshall. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
I'm good, all good. Will, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Real Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good after Liverpool's loss.
Chris, don't get.
Wait, don't rush it, but you've not been introduced.
Yeah, we're gonna argue enough during the stream. Trust me.
And Epic Nin, how you doing?
Shite.
We're laughing because Man City fans haven't had that feeling for a very long time. So, you know.
No, man. The reason why I'm so angry right now is because of the derby. These players don't get. I feel like these players don't understand what it means to be playing in a shirt that matters to be in the Manchester derby. Like,
all right.
Maybe
you saved up for Manchester Street, right? This is.
No, I know, but I get it. But like, I'm kind of angry of this. Like I said, the titles effing shite.
Cool. All right. So, this is Unpopular Opinions, episode 3. Kai may be with us in the stream. He's just busy doing his thesis, so it's possible. Or like the last stream he wasn't supposed to be on, someone may slander Kovacic, and he may jump on.
Andrew.
So, yeah.
I'm just going to type something in the chat.
Okay, cool. Okay. As you may have seen, awesome thumbnail by Marshall yet again. There was a certain round of applause. There was a certain yes, you can, Will. It's fine.
I just to leave for 2 seconds then and do it.
Yeah, sure. Right. So just wait for Will. But as you may see, there was a certain person in the actual thumbnail. That is my unpopular opinion. So I'm going to kick it off because I heard during the week that you're right, Marshall.
No, I'm just adjusting. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I realized my mic was set up in the wrong one.
Will's face reveal was not going to happen until we pass 1K subs. Okay.
Nice.
So it's one of those things. And Real Chris as well. No, I'm joking with Chris.
People kind of seen my picture and goal, but that was when I was 16, 15.
Okay. Many changes. International man of mystery. It is. Don't worry. I've talked to people about. I've sent something through about that buffering thing for Kai's only fans. So it's all good. But yes. So you may have seen in the actual thumbnail, there's a certain former goalkeeper of ours called Thibaut Courtois. Kai may be on the stream. He's just very busy at doing his thesis. So,
if he comes on, he comes on. If not,
if someone wants to slander Kovacic, then that's probably the best way to get him on.
I can't do that.
No, I don't. Probably blue eyes
when he
comes on. Thibaut Courtois. I don't know because I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know about season 7 yet because it's not started over here. Okay, season 7 of The Flash. Yes, okay. Let me add Ahmed. Great PSG super fan, and Will's back on. Hi, Ahmed.
The Tuchel informant.
Yeah, the Tuchel. Yeah, the Tuchel told us about Tuchel. He's on mute, but hopefully he'll come back on. So let's kick it off. So,
kick it off with you, Andrew.
Yeah, kick off with me at last. Thibaut Courtois. Now, my unpopular opinion is, and I don't know if it's unpopular or not, but I heard it probably was during the week that I don't think he snaked us or is a rat. I know Marshall disagrees. We've discussed with him loads of times, but my unpopular opinion is that he didn't snake us. He didn't rat us. He won multiple trophies with us. Was great in goal for us, and it's pretty ironic and hypocritical of the fans who will be disloyal to a player as soon as they play 3 bad games in a row. So my unpopular opinion is that Thibaut Courtois did not snake us. He's a footballer. His family was in Madrid already. He wanted to be there.
left.
You want to play for Real Madrid. He didn't snake us. I don't. You know what? And I take him back in a second.
Sport fucking on
The chat is already disagreeing with you.
I'm the heel. I'm the heel this round.
Well, okay.
I disagree a little bit.
Andrew and Will, can you guys explain to me why exactly you don't think he ratted us out or snaked us out?
Because we didn't let him leave to start with. He had 1 year left in his contract. He just wanted to leave to Madrid, be with his family. We stopped him from that. We stopped him. We, as a club, stopped him. And he wanted to be with his family. Like, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. He didn't
Can I
write
add
us.
to that?
Yeah, go on.
No, add to that after you're done with your thinking.
No, you can go, Chris. That's pretty much what I was going to say.
Yeah. Okay. I will say he did snake us because, one, he forced that move, didn't go to training. He had a contract with us for a year, so I think he should have still honoured that. It's just the way he left. I understand he wanted to see his family. That's fine. If he went like that, that's fine. But it's just the way he went out. I thought it was a bit snakish. He's not a huge snake. I'm not saying. I'm just saying he's a bit of a snake.
That's what I mean, though. Like, it's not so much like. First of all, let's get one thing straight. I'm not going to disrespect Courtois in the sense of his talent, because guess what? He is a very talented goalkeeper. I was very happy to see that he was in Chelsea. When you see him in the World Cup when he played for Belgium, he was fucking fantastic. Like, he is a world-class goalkeeper. I'm not going to deny that.
Exactly.
I'm not going to deny that. But if you're asking me if I'll take him back to Chelsea after the way he left, fuck off. Absolutely fuck off. Look, I get this whole I don't know if you're going to bring this up, Will, but I get this whole notion that Ashley Cole did the same thing to Arsenal to come to us. But guess what? Guess what? He wanted to play for Chelsea. And he honored he honored that. So if Courtois didn't, hold on, let me just land. And this is my point. It's one thing to leave a club to be in a club that you want to play for and all that stuff. I get that. But if Courtois didn't want, and this is the thing that people slander Pogba over, because they say to him that, oh, he's talking about Real Madrid, he's not really playing for Man U, he doesn't want to be in Man U and all this bullshit, yet he still fucking performs, and he has said time and time again that he wants to perform for Man U. The thing about Courtois is that I don't think Courtois really ever wanted to stay at Chelsea. His heart was always at Madrid. He wanted to go to Madrid, and the way he did it. You are being paid to show up to practice. You are being paid to show up to games. You are a professional. Act like it. I get that Eden Hazard had desires to go to Real Madrid, but he went about it professionally. And that's the difference.
There's actually a point you brought up, which literally concedes a point of the argument to us, is because the World Cup. It's one of the best tournaments to showcase your talent. He won goalkeeper of the tournament, and Real Madrid came into him. If Real Madrid didn't buy Courtois, they might have gone out and bought. They would have gone out and bought another goalkeeper. It was that time. Courtois. There was no guarantee he'd get that opportunity again. Because Real Madrid are a buying club. They were going to buy a goalkeeper.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Who was available for at that time? And if they waited another year, they could have gone for free.
They would have bought a goalkeeper, though, in that summer. It would not have been Courtois. They would have bought someone else.
I believe they would have waited because they still had Navas.
But if you call Courtois a snake, isn't Fatsard a snake as well?
Oh, if you had to call him that.
No, but it's the same thing. It's the same deal.
But here's the thing, Ahmad, and welcome to the channel, Ahmad. I fucking love this kid. Here's the thing, Ahmad. Fucking Hazard. This is the same thing that Pogba's going through with Man U, because Hazard stated that he had a dream to want to play and desire to want to play for Real Madrid. Just because he wants that doesn't mean he's a snake, because at least he's finishing his contract. He's being professional, playing it all out. The same thing with Upamecano. Upamecano's already going to Bayern, but he's still playing at Leipzig and being professional about it.
They would have signed. Real Madrid would have signed Donnarumma if they didn't sign.
No.
They would have signed Donnarumma. They would have.
No.
Because at that time,
They would have signed, apart from a faulty fax machine, they would have signed David De Gea.
That was in 2015. That was 15. That was 2015. The summer.
Yeah, exactly. So Courtois probably wouldn't have even gone to Real Madrid.
Yeah. But what I mean is, in that summer, Donnarumma probably would have gone to Real Madrid if Courtois didn't. He probably would have. Because I remember at the time, I swear Donnarumma was getting. He wanted more money from AC Milan. They were hating on him, booing him, and throwing shit at him. I reckon he would have gone to Real Madrid if
maybe. But to be honest, to be like devil's advocate, I think at the 8, how old was he when that was happening? What, like 16, 17?
That was but Marshall, he broke through in late 2016 and he was known as.
I get that, but like at that age, my point is that at that age, I don't think he wants to leave Italy yet. He's young.
That's why the fans turned on him, because he wanted more money to leave to a bigger club. That was why.
I don't know, but I would not take back Courtois is my point. I don't think he ever really wanted to play for Chelsea. He did it for the money, which, I mean, I get it. You want the money, but I don't want players in the team that don't want to play for the team, that are only here for the money.
Wait a minute.
I don't want stupid Man U, Alexis Sanchez situations, all that.
If we signed Oblak, no one would care about Courtois. They'd say, good on you. They'd say, they wouldn't care. It's the fact that
that's like saying, oh, no one would care about Pulisic if we sign Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean?
That's another example. Everyone would think of Courtois in a better way if we didn't have Kepa, and that's not his fault. Exactly as that comment perfectly said.
We didn't rob Bilbao.
We robbed Bilbao.
We got robbed.
Yeah, Bilbao robbed us.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, Gannicus, that you didn't mean to say that. You meant to say we were robbed.
Watch him say it again with chest, though. Then we have to have him on.
Go on, Chris.
I was going to say, Courtois made us force our greatest ever goalkeeper out. And then he got us, our worst ever, I don't know. Not worst ever goalkeeper, but one of our worst keepers, I guess. For 73 million.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's up there.
Courtois, 13-14, was the second best keeper in the world. No doubt.
Yeah, I know.
He deserved to get checked out. That sounds horrible, but he deserved to be number one.
Yeah, but he could stay a bit longer.
Let me hear from Epic Nim. What do you think, mate?
He's sad.
I know you're sad, mate, but come on. Hang on. No. Can I nip this in? Before you answer about Courtois, can I nip this in the bud? It's your first loss after 21 straight victories, yeah? Get over it, yeah?
Listen, no, the difference is...
Listen, at least you didn't lose to Sheffield.
Listen, yeah, at least we didn't lose to Sheffield, yeah? But the difference is, a derby in a normal match is different to any games you have during the season, and it hurts much more. Yeah, I hate the other side of Manchester. God.
Okay. What do you think about?
Can I ask you something?
All right, go on.
I'll go on.
Would you rather take 3 losses or a loss to Man United?
Next one. I don't want to.
Real quick. Epic Nin, what do you think about Courtois?
Me?
No, Epic Nin. What do you think about?
Okay.
His name is fucking shite.
Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think for me, I don't think Courtois snaked. He just wanted to be more ambitious and go to the club he wants to go, where his family is, and that's it, innit? Just go to the next level of your career. But that's how it is in football. So I don't think.
Ahmed, what are you thinking?
Wait, did he come from your academy or?
No,
he signed from Genk.
Yeah, and then we loaned him.
For me, it's not snaking.
For 3 years.
For me, snaking is when a player comes from your academy, you make the player, and then he leave your club. That's for me snaking, but not this scenario.
Yeah,
because he got big from Atletico, not from Chelsea.
Yeah, you're right. You know the ultimate snake is? Sol Campbell's the ultimate snake. Okay? Yeah, he's the ultimate. He said he was going to sign a contract for Spurs, doesn't tell anyone, and shows up as a free transfer to Arsenal. All right?
What about William Gallas?
No. William Gallas was different, man. It wasn't the
okay.
Do you remember? Wait, I'm not saying this guy's a snake, but do you remember? Is it Yossi Ben-Ayoun? I swear, every time I saw him play a new game, he was at a different club. I swear he played for so many clubs.
Maybe, but yeah, so that's my unpopular opinion. There's obviously disagreement. First one out of the gate, disagreement. That's what I probably like. I didn't do it because I knew I knew Marshall would disagree. But yeah, and some in the stream I knew you'd disagree as well. But you know that's tough shit, really. It's unfiltered, so you know it's no filter. So, but yeah, like I say, when we like I say, we're going to get everyone's popular opinion and then invite other people on, rotate the squad, unlike Jurgen Klopp, and then. And then we'll get their opinions. But Marshall, let's move on to your. Have you got one, Marshall? Or would you like to?
Yes, I do, and I think I'm gonna go 2 for 2 with dividing. I might not have anyone on my side for this one, unless Johnny's here. Maybe Johnny will be on my side.
Oh my God! No, don't. No.
Oh God, I might actually force Kai back in here if I say this.
He is listening. He's grilling some chicken, but he is listening.
I'm gonna make him burn his chicken. Man, how do I word this? I personally think.
Oh my God.
That a major reason for the failure of Lampard was the lack of a crowd.
You're sounding like Liverpool fans.
Look, I'm taking my hat off. I can't believe this.
I have returned. I've returned.
Hang on.
Will!
Hang on.
I killed Will.
I've returned. I've returned.
Listen. No. Let me explain. I'm not saying we should have stuck with him. I'm just saying that had we had the crowd at Stamford Bridge, I think we would have had the Lampard that we had in the beginning of his reign. I feel like I'm getting such a condescending look from Andrew right now. He's like looking down at me like, how dare you?
Wait,
all right.
Hang on, let him land, Will. Let him land.
All right.
Wait, what? No, Will, what were you going to say before I said what?
So what you're saying is that the sound from the crowds cheering him on would slowly morph him into Pep Guardiola.
Look,
is that what you're saying?
Look, I'm saying that if we had the crowd back at Stamford Bridge, I think that energy. So let's get it right. The beginning of Frank Lampard's reign was pretty good. Once the pandemic happened, it was a little shaky. We made it through top 4. The beginning of the season, it was also a little shaky, but we went on a 17-game undefeated streak, which, okay, I get it. It's not the most amazing teams. It doesn't really mean much, right? But you can't tell me that a shit manager can get a 17-game undefeated run and not do it again. And I think a large part of the reason that we saw cross-armed Lampard not communicating with his players that didn't really have that much energy outside of Mason Mount and all that stuff, which I get it. All the other clubs are going through it, but you got to remember, this is Lampard's first real big managerial job, and you expect him to do it through a pandemic like Jurgen Klopp does it or anyone else does it. Like they have experience dealing with so many situations that they know how to deal with it. Lampard's just learning on the job, and now you put a pandemic on his plate. It's like, how do you expect him to succeed? So I feel like if he really had like the crowd backing him, and not even just backing him, but just the energy of the crowd, I think we would have seen Lampard. Maybe I'm not saying the games would have changed. There is a possibility. You never know with the crowd, but I feel like he himself fed off that energy, and because he didn't have that, it really just made him like completely terrible when he was on the line and didn't do shit.
Let me jump in. Now.
Ahmad agrees with me. I don't know if he's being a troll right now.
No, Marshall, look at the league. Why do you think Man City are first? They're used to it. So,
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something quickly?
Even Epic did
How much-
laugh at
How much is Rory paying you?
that. Oh man.
Listen,
Look. No, to address Kai in the chat, I don't think not having a crowd made him shit. I just think not having a crowd didn't help him be the manager he was supposed to be, in a sense that like he didn't say shit. Like one of our biggest complaints about Lampard was that he absolutely had no communication when he was in game. He would just cross his arms and do his little fucking face and pace back and forth, and that's it. He wouldn't communicate with the players. Whereas like when we did have a crowd, when we did have that energy, he actually was better on the line than he was towards the end of his reign.
Last night, I said that you are a mountainator.
Epic Nin, you're off the wheel.
And you denied it. You are a mountainator. You are a Lampard.
Not a motivator.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I mean, I could see the Lampard sexual, but I mean, I say it like it is.
They're under the same umbrella term. They're under the same.
Oh crap! We cut. So who did you cut off? Who did you get rid of?
Marshall, just because of you, like that one, like breastless chicken right now is getting burned, man. Actions, man. Did you just say that Lampard failed because he didn't have crowd?
I said one of the reasons. One of the biggest reasons he failed was because of his lack of crowd.
Did you or did you not look at how our midfield was under Lampard when we were counterattack? Did you or did you not see the counterattacks we conceded, man?
Look, I'm
disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
Look, I'm just saying. I think if he had a crowd, he would have had a few better results. I think he still would have gotten sacked eventually, but I feel like he would have had a few better results.
Can I just say credit to you, Marshall? Because I thought one of the call-ins would get Kai on the show, but you managed to do it. And
I'm 2 for 2 with. I'm 2 for 2 with everyone disagreeing with me with the unpopular opinions.
This is my reaction being nice because I love Marshall, man. That's the only reason I'm being like so calm. Like this is me calm. Because that is a ridiculous statement, man. It's crazy, man. It's just I cannot comprehend it whatsoever, man. But yeah, man, I guess that's what Man City is good because they're used to it.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
People, I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
Go in the chat, don't forget to subscribe, like the video.
And don't listen, guys, don't try and bait Kai on, all right? I know what some of you may try and do, okay? Kai's busy, he's got to do his thesis, yeah? But don't try and bait him on. So
I need to pay someone to do my thesis for me, so the guy I have no patience to do it.
All right, bro.
Epic name. Sorry I kicked you out, but you're used to being backstage, man, so I'm gonna put you back on, man. Take care, people, man. Big up the panel, man. Everybody here. Take care.
See you, Kai.
Peace out, Kai.
See you, Kai.
Epic Nin. So I didn't know. I didn't do that. Epic Nin. Epic Nin. He did that himself. He did that himself. Okay.
What do you guys? What do you guys?
Will, and then Epic Nin. Go on, Will.
Right. Wait, my unpopular opinion, yeah?
No. Respond to Marshall. Did you respond to Marshall?
Do we need to respond? We know what we're going to
If you
say.
don't respond,
I can respond.
Epic Nin, and then Real Chris, and then Ahmed. Go on, Epic.
what was I forgot.
It was a Lampard would have done better if we had fans in the stadium.
For me, yeah, it'll be the polar opposite. Chelsea fans will be toxic in the stadium.
I don't think it would.
No, it's proper Chelsea.
Yeah,
he's a Chelsea man. Yeah, he's a Chelsea man.
You actually think they wouldn't boo him?
No. I slightly agree. I slightly agree with Epic. I think there'd be fights in the crowds. I think there would be fights in the crowd.
versus Rory.
But
in the terms of their opinions, their opposite opinions. Yeah. I seriously think there would be civil. There was already, but in the stands, I think there would be civil war.
Yeah. Like Arsenal.
I honestly think that. Yeah, but they're too lazy to do anything about it. But you know,
CFC beast. Yeah, that statement is completely true.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's we're not talking about that. If he wants to come on, he can come on and talk about that.
Can I just say my opinion? Because I'll go. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Because I don't want to hear about football anymore.
Wait. Let me just quickly, real Chris. Ahmed, do you disagree with what Marshall said?
So okay, can I say if we had the crowd, where would we be with Lampard?
I don't know.
I think it's possible he would have made it to the end of the season.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's not because of the performances. That's just due to the fans rioting. That's what it's down to.
No, but I think the performances would have improved.
You say you make it end of the season? Would he get top 4 then?
No, absolutely.
That's a tough question. I don't know about that one.
Get top 4. No.
Yeah, I'd agree with Will. Maybe top 6, but I don't know about top 4.
Ahmed, quickly, what do you think? Do you think Marshall's right or wrong?
No, I disagree. I think it's same for all except City. So no, I disagree. It won't be the same.
I really want to get the middle finger out. Okay.
All right, epic. you said you got to go. You got to go. So let's hear your.
All right, Epic Nin, what's your unpopular opinion?
I'll just say my unpopular opinion. You discuss it among themselves. Okay.
Okay.
Sterling is not a world-class player, and he's only a world-class winger, and goal-scoring winger. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was about. All right. I agree with you, and I don't. Yeah, you clarified it when you said goal-scoring winger. If you just left it a winger, I would have gone. Yeah. No, he's not a world-class winger because I don't think he offers enough assists or anything like that. And I don't really. I mean, if he didn't have pace. He would nowhere be near. He wouldn't even be at Man City if he didn't have pace. I credit him this.
No, I don't think it's just pace.
Hang on. He has improved. I will give him that. He has improved.
But his decision making sucks.
Yes, it's and
he's better than Rashford though. He's better.
Wait, no, wait. But he's 26 now, right? Is he 26 now?
Yeah, Sterling, 26, 27, 26.
Right. So if it's not happening now, it's never going to happen with the decision making. But yeah. Epic Nin, we'll discuss that. Have you got to go, or do you want to stay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. All right, man. Have a nice guys.
Support as well, yeah?
No problem.
Are you on about Sterling?
Yeah, Sterling. Yeah.
Wait, can I go first?
Okay.
Can I go first?
Yeah. You go.
Yeah, go first, mate.
I think Sterling's movement is second to none for a winger. I think it's very, very good. I think his movement. I think I think Pep is really. You got to give Pep credit for how he sort of molded them into this system player. You get what I mean? And to be fair, he has had seasons where he's looked unstoppable, but at that time you probably would have said, "Oh yeah, Sterling," because before he was not as good. But then when he broke through and had put up world-class numbers, we probably thought, "Oh yeah, Pep," and I think Arteta was there at the time. Yeah, they've really coached him and molded him into a mature player that's scoring a lot of goals. He looks like he looks like what he was touted up to be at Liverpool. But if you look at how the last couple of seasons have gone, you've seen more and more of his flaws, and it's almost like, damn, Pep is the reason this guy's got so many goals and assists, maybe more than Sterling's individual technique alone and decision making, if you get what I mean. His movement's great. That's why he scores so many goals, for sure. That's definitely why he scores so many goals.
Real Chris.
Who remembers when City fans kept saying Sterling's better than Hazard?
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
I can't even lie. I never said he's better than Hazard, never. But I used to overrate Sterling. For sure.
I kept saying because Pep basically made. I rate Pep more for it because Pep got the best out of Sterling. Like he always got Sterling to the best positions. I think Sterling's a very good player, but I don't think he's like the top wingers. I would say like he isn't world class. But yeah. Oh crap! Sorry.
You right?
Yeah. I just dropped something.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. Did he say he's not world class?
He's not.
I know he said
he's a world class
goal scoring winger.
But
winger goal scorer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, of course. Like I think it's Pep's system. If he was in Chelsea, I don't think he'd be a world class scorer.
Yeah,
or like a Chelsea or maybe Man United or something. It's just Pep's style. So yeah, I think he's a top winger, but not world class.
Right.
Because of
Ahmed.
yeah.
Ahmed, what do you think?
Bro, for me, if he wants to be world class, he needs to score a World Cup final goal. After
Mm.
that, Leon miss. After that, Leon miss in the Champions League quarterfinals.
Yep.
I will not regard him as world class in a long time. You need to do something ridiculous to be in that bracket.
Yep.
Because that miss was ridiculous.
Well,
Okay,
semi-final
so,
of the World. What about
Ahmed,
semi-final of the World Cup?
Wait, can I just say?
What about
Oh,
that?
final. But
Yeah,
that
but
miss
what I
was
mean
so
is
bad.
But he didn't. But in the semi-final of the World Cup as well, he missed that opportunity. So
Did he? Oh yeah.
yeah,
I forgot
or
Wait,
about
was that the
Ahmed,
wrong
I
way
can tell
around? I
that
can't
you've been
remember.
spending. I can tell you that you've been on Have Hope stream
it.
talking about
No,
the.
bro, that miss was so bad, man.
It was.
It was an open goal in the quarterfinal.
I've never celebrated a miss so much. I was so happy when he missed that.
But
I
I
was
agree
so
with
happy.
you guys. I think he's a system player. That's the right word for him. I think he's a system player. The system suit him, and therefore he scored more goals, just like Mo Salah.
Well,
I
yeah,
think they're very similar.
you're right because his assists. I think I don't think he gets a lot of assists, even when he scores a lot. And he's not. To me, where he plays, he's not the person who assists to anyone. He's the one that runs onto the end, a bit like a Salah maybe, but obviously Salah's better than him. But yeah, Marshall, what do you think?
So I'm gonna be honest.
Please.
I never really got to see Sterling at his best. I find it hard to believe he was really that much better than what he is now.
There was one season where he was probably the best winger in the league. There was one season, maybe not, maybe second after Hazard, but
okay,
that's fair and all, but one season of greatness doesn't necessarily make you world class. Even if you want to just categorize it in such a niche category like goal scoring winger. I've seen Raheem Sterling play this season a lot, and I maybe up there with Rashford as one of the most frustrating players to watch, because this man, and let me give him his flowers before I fucking try to dismantle him. he has good pace.
Yeah.
And he has very good dribbling ability.
Yeah.
And he's very good in FIFA.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
he's a moment's player.
The guy is fuck. I'm not gonna use that fucking term, right? He's fucking trash. Like, I can't tell you how many times there have been great opportunities to pass the ball, and he's just like fucking having a seizure, like on the pitch, trying to like dribble with his fucking T-Rex posture and arms. Like, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. It makes me so fucking mad. So I'm looking at his stats. In the Premier League alone, he has 9 goals, 6 assists, which, okay, that's fair.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
There, you know what it is? It's not. He doesn't pass the eye test. But because he has such a good team like Man City and like fucking goal scorers like Gundogan, Foden, De Bruyne, and who else has been scoring goals for the team? Mahrez had one or two few good games in there. Bernardo Silva. There's a lot of talent there, so I feel like it like disguises all those flaws that he has. I don't think he's world class. I think
bless you, whoever sneezed. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think he is insanely overrated, and I can't even watch the guy because you see how many fucking opportunities he just fucks up because he can't let go of the fucking ball. Like, I'm sorry, last time I checked, football was a team sport. It's not just one fucking player. He's not good enough to be that one fucking player in the team as it is anyways. So I don't rate Sterling.
But Marshall, when I call some players moments players, which literally falls into exactly what you've just said, you don't listen.
No, I rate Rashford higher than I rate Sterling. That's how shitty I feel Sterling is, because at least Rashford has some quality goals in him and has some quality assists in him. He suffers in his decision making, but he can at least let go of the ball 10 times more often than Raheem Sterling can.
This goes on to my unpopular opinion. Andrew.
All right. Let's jump onto that then, Will. Because everyone's heard this. I think it's a bit of a mix. I think it's like we're leaning towards what Epic Nim was saying, that he's definitely not world class. I think we're all agreed in that. He's definitely not world class. But yeah, show us how it leads on to yours.
This is about another certain winger in the Premier League that was also very good in midfield, Jack Grealish. This guy, for me, is world class, and I think if we were to get someone that can give us not necessarily the level of ability, but if we wanted to properly replace Hazard, he would be the one we go for, in my opinion. I think he is astonishing. I think he's so good. I think technically, I think he's better than Rashford. I think he's better than Sterling. I think the only player in the Premier League you could that's a left winger that you could probably compare him to. You could say maybe Son and Mane. For me, they're the only two I'd probably say I could see where you think they're better. And I think he's also a better midfielder than Bruno Fernandes, and I think he's top three central attacking midfielders. I think he might be the second best in the league, and I'm not even joking. I think he's that good.
I disagree.
Go on, Ahmed.
I think this season he has been world class performance-wise, but for me to be world class, you need to at least do it 2 years or maybe more. I don't think you can call a player world class based on one season, because we have seen many players have a world class season but then dip. So for me, I want to see more. But the guy is good on the ball. He's very good ability-wise, and I think he will be world class in 2 years' time. And he is better than Bruno Fernandes, by the way.
What, Grealish?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ahmed, what I mean is, I thought last season his performances were to a top/world class level. I just don't think he got as many goals and assists because he was surrounded far worse players. Villa this season spent another 100 million, and they brought on loan. They brought in Ross Barkley. They brought in Bertrand Traore. They brought in I don't know if they've actually paid him that much. They brought in Watkins. They brought in Sanson from Marseille. They've brought in. Did they bring in a defender as well? Yeah, Matt Cash. They've brought a lot of players in to sort of try and elevate Villa to like a European level. I
think Grealish for me has to move for me to see how he reacts to playing for a big club, because and they're not the same, because I've seen it now myself. But Ross Barkley had hype as well, and when he played for Chelsea, you can see he doesn't handle pressure well at all, and he shrivels. And I'd like to see Grealish in a bigger club, and see how he responds.
Can I give you some examples of big performances he's had?
No. Let me just say, I'm not doubting the big performances. I need to see him at a bigger club with better players, and see if he shrinks. We should be that bigger club.
That's
fine,
club.
But see if he shrinks or he stands out. His game raises, because Barkley had all the hype as well. No, I don't count.
When he plays, that's fair enough. If he has a massive Euros in the summer, can we come back to this? If he goes to he will be our best player at the Euros.
I will only come back to it. I'll only come back to it if he signs to one of the big clubs in England.
Do you believe?
And I mean
Magic? Yeah.
And I mean the big four: Liverpool, Chelsea. United,
he won't be going
Man
to Tottenham
City,
or Arsenal.
and Man City.
He won't go Tottenham or Arsenal.
Yeah, I won't. If he goes Tottenham or Arsenal,
he won't go
make
Tottenham
a difference.
Why would he go
The
thing
is, there's thinking about it now, there isn't. But he came out and said that he doesn't want to go to Man United because Bruno's already there, and he actually said this himself. He quoted him. It's quoted for. He said, "I don't want to go to Man United because he's already there. I want to be that main player." I don't know where he would go. Arsenal wouldn't be able to buy him. Tottenham wouldn't. Man City.
Nah, he said about that. He wouldn't go to Man City because they've got De Bruyne.
Yeah. So it's either look, I adore him. I don't know what it is, but I just thing is with Grealish, I want a player that everyone hates. I just want to play him that in the Chelsea team who gets tackled. He reminds me of just a bit of Eden Hazard, the way the amount of times he just gets tackled off the ball, and the amount of times. The thing is, you got to love and hate. Everyone says he goes down too easily and he does his little movements and he goes down. But that's what I love players. He's just clever. He knows when to go down. He's just got that kind of aura about him. And I think,
go on. Sorry, Alex.
No. I don't know. Just people say, "Oh, he's not that quick. He's not." Trust me, I think he's just so talented. He's that player. He's like so, and he's so creative. We can tell. Literally, I think if you went to a big club, like look what he's doing at Aston Villa. I can like you remember like even when he made his England debut, like everyone's saying like, shoot like shit, like this guy's good. Yeah. Like no one realized like how good he was when he came on.
Can I make a bold statement here? Let's say because Tottenham haven't won anything in how many years, so if Son and Grealish were both to go to big clubs, I reckon Son has more chance of flopping at that big club because if you look at Son's performances and if you look at a list of them and where he normally is at his best in, he's a very streaky player in the way that he goes through patches of good form where he's unstoppable, probably the best winger in the league when he's in that form, but then you've got other games where he just doesn't show up in, which I think Grealish overall is a bit more consistent, but on form Son is better. It's probably better than on form Grealish, but overall throughout the season, I think Grealish is more consistent.
I think before I go into real Chris and then Marshall, I think this statement about Son is true because I think Grealish can play in multiple positions. And I don't think Son can. I think he can only play on the left or a right of a front three. I don't think he can do anything else apart from that. And that might be my ignorance because let's face it, I don't watch South Korean international football. So, I don't know. But I think Grealish is more of a player that you'll be able to put into any position. But yeah, real Chris, what do you think of what Will said?
Son's not a system player, man.
And Jack Grealish, how old is he?
25.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. He has to move to a big club to be more noticed and more respected, I would say, because he won't be as respected playing for Aston Villa. I would take him if we got rid of a winger like Pulisic or a Ziyech. What's the problem in him being world class?
Yeah. I think he's one of the best players in the league.
No, that's different from world class.
Okay. Yeah, he's world class and he's one of the best players in the league. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he's there yet, but I think he's close to being there. He is a top winger. I will say he's a top 5 winger in the Premier League in the left side.
I would even say top 2.
You would say top 2?
At the moment.
I trust me.
In form wise, then yeah.
This season, you can make an argument he's been the best this season.
I don't doubt that. He's been.
But overall, Mane's better. I'm not going to kid myself. Mane is obviously. Overall, Mane's a better player. But you're not in your head, Marshall. Overall.
I was gonna say.
Agree. Well, I don't agree. I think Grealish is 25. Yeah, Mane has had 2 good years. He's just a pace merchant and like he's just kind of physical kind of player. They're natural talented players.
I'll explain it on my point, but yeah.
Grealish has just got natural talent. You can tell. Mane is just a bit more of like I don't know. I'm not trying to get. Mane is a world class player, but I'm trying to say like Mane is that kind of player who just I think suits a lot of Klopp's system. I think if Mane went to another club, I don't know if he would do as well.
I think Mane's better technically than Salah. I think he's better technically than Salah.
Well, let's hear from real quick. Let's hear from Marshall and then Ahmed. Go on, Marshall.
So it's a little tough because I'm so tempted to say yes, he's world class, but the only thing that's stopping me is the amount of goals he scores. I feel like if Grealish can score more goals, which it goes in tandem with what you guys are saying that maybe if he moves to another club, we could potentially see him become world class and be this player that we think he is, or he could just be a flop. I'm more inclined to believe that he is world class. That if he goes to a club like Chelsea or Man City, that he will even outshine a lot of players on that team, and still be the main guy because he's just that good. I would like to see more goals out of him, just because like I feel. Let's get one thing straight. if Jack Grealish wasn't playing for Aston Villa, I would never watch Aston Villa. The only reason I watch Aston Villa is for Jack Grealish, and I think it's safe to say a lot of people do the same thing.
It's the reason why they're on a bad run at the moment. He's been injured.
Yeah, he's out with an injury, and they just started dropping in form completely. Yeah. Like he is a top-notch fucking player. And if I can see him play at another like big club like a Chelsea, a Man City, if you want to go in other places in Europe like a Bayern, Barcelona, wherever, Dortmund, and he performs there too, it's lights out. This guy is a real talent. He's still only 25. I personally think he's the best player in the Premier League this season.
Wow.
Like, if you want to just...
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I think I would, because the only people that come anywhere close to him are Gundogan, De Bruyne.
I'd say Diaz, Kane. I'd say Diaz, Kane, and Gundogan. I'd say that.
Wait,
I wouldn't say Mason Mount. I wouldn't say Mason Mount.
Yeah. I think we have a better chance of getting Grealish than Haaland. If we went for both of them, I think we would. We would have a better chance of actually getting Grealish and Haaland.
Oh, it's great.
Let me just with the transfer things, and I'll keep saying this because I feel I have to. Chelsea fans, don't say either or. Let's get both.
No,
because we can do it.
No,
if we can get both,
we can do it. Money is no object. Don't give me this.
But Grealish is on a 5-year. He's on a 5-year deal at Villa.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Wasn't Kepa on a 5-year deal?
We probably won't get Haaland. Let's be honest. Let's get our heads back down to
earth.
We are going to sign a striker this summer.
Yeah, it's not going to be Lukaku, Will.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. We are going to sign a striker this summer. That is, the club want a striker. The club want Haaland as their number one. But it's not just they want Haaland because they want Haaland. They want a better striker. You've got to... I'm not saying necessarily we are going to get Lukaku. I'm just saying you've got to be open-minded to other striker options. And Lukaku is most likely going to be our second choice.
That's not what you're saying, though. You're just saying flat out we're not going to get Haaland.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this because we've had discussion before. Back to Grealish. Marshall, have you finished? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Look, this kid's a talent.
He's not even a kid. He's 25.
The kid is a talent.
I think people forget that, he's 25. People think he's like 21 or something. He's like 25.
Yeah, that's why I have to say.
25 though. 25 is still like.
Oh no. I think he's got. I think he's got. I don't compare him to Hazard at all. Only in this one thing. He needs to be more selfish. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, I want to see him score more goals.
One of Hazard's major flaws is that he could have been a regular top scorer in the Premier League. Yeah, if he wasn't trying to look for the assist. Okay, he could have been regular 20 league goals per season in the last 5 years. He was at Chelsea. It didn't happen. But Ahmed, what do you think about Grealish?
No, I said before, I don't think he's world class. For me, it depends on the definition. For me, a world-class player should be top 5 in the position, in the world.
Yeah.
I think just because he's one of the best in the Premier League right now, doesn't mean he's world-class, in my opinion. So, and he needs to be more consistent. But I think he has had a world-class season. I wouldn't say he's a world-class player yet.
Yeah, shall I tell you why? You're absolutely right, man. Shall I tell you why? Because John Stones is currently now one of the top 5 centre-backs.
Stones has always been good.
He hasn't always been good. No, he hasn't always been good.
Stones has always been good.
You had your unpopular opinion chance. You wasted it.
Because you
had your unpopular opinion. Don't bring another one.
Stones in 17-18 won the league next to Otamendi. Otamendi.
Anyway,
18-19.
Anyway, let's move on. Triggered.
He's a great player.
He's a great player. Sure. Real Chris. Let's go on. What's your unpopular opinion? Do you have one?
Yes, I have one. My one is mainly at how Leeds will be fighting relegation next season, how Leeds are not that good.
Not unpopular with me, my friend. Not unpopular
I
with me.
know.
Go ahead. Spill
And,
the tea. Spill the tea.
and
Go on, spill it.
how you say his name? Belossi? I keep forgetting how you say his name.
Bielsa.
Bielsa, yeah. I believe, he would not make it a top club like a top team more than a year because I think he's very average. He has one style of play. He doesn't even speak English as well, right?
Well, we don't know, but that shouldn't be held against him. But,
No. I say it's a bit of a disadvantage because he can't shout at his players.
But it might be the Pochettino effect. Okay?
Andrew, can I go first on this?
So they will be fighting relegation next season.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Because I don't disagree and I don't agree at the same time. I don't really know where they're going to finish next year, but some managers, I don't think necessarily a manager just having one way of playing is necessarily always a bad thing. I personally prefer managers that are tactically flexible, like a Thomas Tuchel. But if you look at Sarri, if you look at Pep, if you look at Klopp, they believe in what they're doing, and sometimes I sort of respect that as much as changing. If you get what I mean, I think it's a balanced argument, but I don't necessarily think him having one style of play is necessarily a bad thing. Plus, he's with Leeds; he's got no expectations to do anything. So, it's a difficult one. I don't necessarily agree or disagree.
Ahmed, what do you think?
I think it's possible for them to struggle just because the system they play is very demanding. And imagine playing that all the time, like Klopp has done with Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you want to stay up, he needs to adapt a bit. But Bielsa is an arrogant man. He in the interviews he says that he don't want to change his style. So it's possible that it will happen.
I'm gonna.
Can I say something?
Hang on, Ahmed, I'm just going to drop you backstage because Hassan wants to say something backstage, and I'll let you back. Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
Can I say something about that? Yeah, if you look at like Leeds, like they have one style. Like people figured out Sheffield United, and they're really struggling. They figured them out. People will figure out Leeds next season. They say they know how to attack, but they can't defend. They're like some teams will like wait on an attack on them and then pounce like they do on the big teams. So I think they will struggle against the smaller teams next season because of it.
That's an interesting one. Hassan, you said you wanted to say something.
Yeah. I was gonna add on to like a few of the points because I've actually read his book on his philosophy. But I was just gonna say, Bielsa, in terms of attacking football, he's one of them. Like you could say, he's one of them. Do you know like father figure types of like the attacking football? You could say.
Yeah.
Pep was inspired because of Bielsa in terms of his football. He inspired a lot of managers. That's what I'm thinking. Like. For you to turn around and say he's an average man, it's like, are you talking about in terms of winning trophies or the actual football? Because in terms of
him being arrogant and just having one style when he knows.
No, but I'm trying to give a balanced view here because if you're saying trophies, I agree with you. He's average, but in terms of like the style of playing football, he's a different man. Like because he's like one of them. Like, attacking type, but what I agree with you is on Leeds is because he's got a lot of attacking philosophies, and I think if they won't be able to adapt or if they won't be able to keep up with Bielsa's philosophy, then you could say that they might get relegated. I know it's kind of arrogant, but
Hassan, can I add on to one of your points here with Bielsa? He inspired a lot of coaches and. He almost was like a mentor to a lot of them. I feel like
he's a mentor for Pep.
Yeah, exactly. I obviously banter Leeds fans because it's funny to see them get triggered. But in all seriousness, I try not to disrespect Bielsa for what he's done for football and how he's almost tried and succeeded to revolutionise the game. Same with Ralph Rangnick as well. You can do your research later about in the late 90s with how they sort of changed the way football is looked at as in the pressing side of the game. If you get what I mean with Gergen pressing, etc.
Yes,
But
yeah.
you can go into that later. But
Yeah, because I didn't know what you mean by average. Are you talking about winning trophies or the actual football? Calling the actual football average is like blasphemy, in my opinion.
He plays beautiful football. Yeah, he plays beautiful football, of course, but he should realise Leeds ain't like the best team, so they can struggle next season. They could get caught out next season.
I sort of think it suits. I actually disagree. I think it suits the level of talent in their team. I think a pressing style of football does suit it, because if you look at Jurgen Klopp and Thomas Tuchel at Mainz, they've certain seasons there they majorly overachieved. I don't even think it's a bad for smaller level of talent in the team. I don't necessarily agree that it's actually bad for a team, because it's known in other leagues that sometimes that style of football with a lower team it's very system based. So if they're following that system and it works, it can actually cause lower level teams to overachieve. And if you look at are they 10th in the league, Leeds?
About 11th, 12th.
No, the 3 points behind Arsenal, and Arsenal are 10th.
For me, that is a massive overachievement. If you look at the start of the season, that's a massive overachievement.
I think what it is that annoys me is the overpraising of him. For instance, and Leeds, when they lost 6-2 to Man United, but they were still praised for the way they played, and I was thinking, Andrew, have I had a knock to the head or something?
Andrew, do you know what it is? What I think they're praising about Bielsa is he's basically like a good sportsmanship. He tells the players not to go down in the box, as in that sort of stuff. And I think last season, if you guys remember, before they came into the thingy, one of the, I think was it the Villa players that went down. He told them, let them score. Maybe it's because of that level of sportsmanship, that reputation.
I don't think it was anything to do with that. It was just that they were praised for the way they played. They kept, they're doing, but they shipped like 6 goals, and it bothers me that they can go. They're still being praised when they can beat someone like 2-0 and then they lose 4-1 to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, but you know what I think?
You know what I mean?
My only assumption is maybe it's because it's just Marco Bielsa. Because like if the Kante had a bad game, we would say it's just Kante and.
Do you know why I think they get praise? Do you know why I think they get praise? Because I strongly believe in the next 5 to 7 years, I think the Big Sam way of playing the Premier League. I think that's going to be gone. I think that's going to be absolutely gone.
Yeah.
Bielsa is leading a new wave, sort of lower teams playing better football. If you look at Brentford in the Championship, if you look at even Norwich in the Championship, if you look at Fulham in the league, if you look at Brighton, if you look at the lower team, if you look at Leeds, if you look at the lower teams, I think he's leading that new wave of lower teams playing better football, and I think the managers like Big Sam in the next 10 years will be gone.
You know what I'd be interested for? You know what I'd be interested if he went to Arsenal, for example. See what he does there.
God. Do you know what? What I would credit Bielsa with, I don't think he touched Arsenal with a 16-foot dodgeball. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he touched him. But Alex, what do you think has been said?
Look, I think thing is the way his style of football is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Like with any managers, Klopp, even this is a good example. Even Mourinho's old Inter Milan squad, for 2 years, they were like the best team in the world. They won the quadruple. They won trophy Serie A after title after title. And then after he left, that team was completely. All the players were just gassed out. And the thing is, I see even some of these players of Leeds might even leave this summer. Rafinha could leave. He's a good talent. For them to actually then, it won't last. It's not a thing that it can last for a long time. If they invest and they keep kind of rebooting players in the squad, then maybe they can stay up. But
I got one last question about this. Would you guys take him at Chelsea?
Who?
No.
Bielsa?
No. Because I tell you why. we'd get annoyed. I'd get annoyed by him because he wouldn't change the way he played.
Yeah,
that's not even what would annoy me. We've got Thomas Tuchel. He's a barback.
no. But if we didn't have Thomas Tuchel, would you take Bielsa?
It depends. Who else is out there?
No, just don't.
Well, then
yes
no, because we could attract better managers than him.
But then,
I'd rather get Sarri back. I'd rather just go and get Sarri back. If we did, I wouldn't. Okay, before people take that out of context, I want Tuchel to stay, and I love Tuchel, and Tuchel is probably a better manager than Sarri. So I don't want. But if we're saying if for example if we didn't have
that's
a manager,
harsh, Declan. That's very harsh.
If we he's not.
It's very
yeah,
harsh.
that's harsh. That is harsh.
Even I wouldn't go that far.
Wait, if we had no manager, I'd either get Sarri or I'd get Ancelotti back. They're the two I'd get.
Oh yeah.
I'd either get Sarri or
actually, my thing is, if you can't get Ragnarok as director of football, I'd get Ancelotti. If he doesn't want to coach, after after he leaves Everton, if he doesn't want to coach, I'd just get him back at the club. I'd just get him back at the club in some form. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a legend. He's a legend. All right. You know what I mean? He's
personally.
Awesome.
Personally,
Marshall, what do you think of this?
I disagree with Real Chris's original statement that next season they're gonna get relegated. Just because, like,
no. Hang on.
Yeah, he didn't say
I said they're gonna be fighting for it. They're gonna be fighting for relegation.
Fighting for relegation. I'm sorry, I missed the word there.
We get the words right on this show. Okay?
Yeah. All right. I disagree because you look at how well they played this season, and this is their first season where they're playing as a Premier League team, and we all know that the situation with the Premier League and how much money it generates, right? We know that just being in the Premier League enough is so much money that these teams, once they get relegated, they have enough money to hop back in, and they reinvest in the club and stuff. It's just so much money. And you saw how alone in the winter transfer window, in the January transfer window, how Bielsa improved that team by getting Rafinha. Like, he has an eye for talent. No one knew who the fuck Rafinha was until he came to Leeds. The guy has an eye for talent, and I think I agree. I agree with you guys in the sense that he's very arrogant. He's not going to change his fucking tactics. He's very stubborn in that way, and I think that's going to be what holds back Leeds from achieving greater standings in the Premier League. I think because of that, they will always be a high mid-table team. But I don't think at any point.
Wait. Can we address that comment that Daniel made? Go on, we'll finish.
No. Because
put an unpopular opinion, he can come on the show.
No, Hassan, anything more? Because I'll get you back on for your unpopular opinion, but I want to get Ahmed back on.
No, that's how I was literally going to say that was my last question. Would you take about Chelsea? That's it. So
I'll put you backstage and we'll get you on for your.
Marshall, I do agree with you on the talent thing.
Hold on, let me just finish because the other point I wanted to make too. You can bring up Ahmad.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to land on was that if he gets a summer transfer window, considering the amount of funds that Leeds have now had injected into their club, I think what's stopping Bielsa from being even better is he needs better defenders. I think that right now, the defenders he has right now are okay at best. They're all right. Like, you have the likes of Stuart Dallas, that's pretty good. Ayling is all right, but then the rest of them, they're okay. Meslier has too many errors in him, but he's also young, so I think over time they could even get something better for him. But I really think in time you're going to see a better team, and with money too over the summer transfer window. Next season, I think it's going to be an even stronger Bielsa team. And also another point that I just thought of, and I'm sorry I keep going on, is that you say that teams have figured him out, and he's not going to change his strategy, which makes it on paper, it makes it easy how you want to set up for Bielsa. The thing about the way he coaches, though, and the way his team is structured is that, you'll get the games where Leeds lose like 5-0, 5-1, 4-2, whatever. But then you have other managers that know how they're going to fucking play, yet still can't beat them. And I think that's a huge part of because of the way they train and the way that they exercise their creativity, and just the manner of how they counterattack. I don't necessarily agree that it is sustainable with the murder ball, and the amount of running that they do, and how just draining that is for a whole season. But I have faith that Bielsa has found a way to make this work and make sure that Leeds is actually here to stay, and they're not gonna be relegated for a long time.
Okay, before I get Ahmed's take on this, and then his unpopular opinion, I will say that I think Leeds will find out better about Leeds next season when people have actually studied them. Do you know what I mean? And actually coached around how to play them, like with Patrick Bamford as well. I think people haven't properly studied him.
Bamford's so shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, but that's what I mean. I think next season is a true test. If Bamford is scoring the amount of goals he is next season, then we know it's not a purple patch.
I can't even lie. I think he's just.
I agree.
I think Bamford is just having that one okay season overall.
That's what I mean.
There's a world-class player in there. He just needs
Marshall.
to be better coached.
Wait a minute. I swear Bamford got like 3 goals in the Championship last season.
Right, but that's last season. This season's in the Premier League, a tougher league.
Yeah, and he's still shit. He's
He's proven he's better.
Let's just wait and see. But Ahmed, what do you think about Bielsa and then your unpopular opinion, mate?
I already commented about.
Oh, you did. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. What about your? So, all right. Now, Ahmed, what's your unpopular opinion?
I don't think it's unpopular, but this season, out of all the top leagues in Europe, Premier League has been the worst one. Easy.
I mean, he's got a point.
Even worse than Bundesliga.
Yeah. Look.
First of all, going on there.
First of all, in the Premier League,
what do you mean by worse? Like performance?
There's different categories.
Okay.
First of all, there's no title race, and Premier League fans usually talk about our league is so competitive. We always have title race. Now it's the third year now in 4 that a team has run away with the league. First it was City 100 points, last year Liverpool, and this year City again. And then the entertainment in the Premier League is so boring. So many times I wasted my time to watch the Premier League is ridiculous. 0-0 all the time. Easy, the other leagues have much more entertainment than the Premier League.
Well, Chris, I'm just going to drop you off for a bit, okay? So then Kyle, I'll put you backstage, okay? Cheers.
Yeah, that's good.
So, for me, it's a pretty easy one, to be honest.
You're very echoey, my friend. You're very echoey, Kai.
Am I still echoing now?
Yeah, it sounds like
he's in a swimming pool.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I know why.
Okay.
What about?
There you go. What was that? Speak now.
No, it was my speaker with my computer, so that's
much better.
All right, we got you now. Yeah.
Yeah. My God, you're on twice, Kai, man. What was said that made you come on?
No, I just finished.
Oh,
I'm free.
okay.
Hey, there we go.
I thought you were you got triggered by something.
I'm just tired of writing. I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's talk some football, man.
I will.
I heard some crazy things. I've heard someone not wanted Bielsa because he doesn't speak English. I've heard some things that would make many feminists and SGW people pissed off, man. That's why I came on.
No. We know what we'll
tell you that to keep it going, man. Anything that SGW hates is good.
Wait, can I comment on what Ahmed said?
Yeah. Well, let Ahmed finish though. Let Ahmed finish his point.
Ahmed, do you have more to add?
No, those two was my 2 biggest things. The entertainment in the Premier League.
So there's no entertainment and there's no title race.
Yeah, there's no entertainment. Look at the big games this season.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong about that.
Can I just address the title race thing? I do agree with you, but is it also not a fact that the rest of the Juventus, Bayern Munich, and PSG are shitter this season than they have been before?
I don't think that's actually completely. I don't even think that's completely true.
You don't think? Wait, maybe not PSG, but would you not concede that Juventus have their own Lampard issue with Pirlo in charge? Yeah? Yeah?
Wait,
because he has no crowd, Andrew.
Can I reply?
Yes, you will. I'll give you a chance to reply. And also, Bayern Munich are a lot they are worse in defence than I've seen them for a good few years.
Yeah,
Would you not say that?
But Andrew, Bayern weren't that good in defence last year. It's just they weren't that good in
Wait,
defence
what?
last year. They weren't that good in defence last year. It's just no one saw them outside the Champions League. That's literally what happened. And for me in League 1, I've not seen although sorry, the French league.
Why can't you just say League 1, man? Why can't you say the first French league?
League 1. That's how you say it, no? That's how you say
Yeah, it is. But they don't like it when I say that. But anyway, the French.
Ahmed, how do you say it, Ahmed?
I'm not from France, bro. It's League 1. It's League 1.
I'm gonna say League 1. Yeah, see, that's normal. League 1. Just
but anyway.
League 1.
With the French league.
He's swallowing the pill, man.
With the French, shut up! Honestly, just shut up. With the French league, I feel like the competition has got better as well. I don't think it's just PSG. Same with the city. Oh, I was almost going to pronounce it in Italian. It's same with the Italian league. With AC Milan have got a lot better. So have Inter.
Yep.
Juventus have fallen off a little bit, but it's been coming. If you look at their business in the last few years, if you look at their squad, it's aging. And the business is shit.
Juventus is in Serie A, yeah? Juventus in Serie A? Is it? Yeah.
I mean, you're not baiting me out.
Serie A, yeah? Serie A, yeah? Is that what it is?
Serie A. Just say Serie A is normal, yeah.
The Italian league. That's what we're going to call it. I think it's a mixture.
You can call it Serie A, and you can call it like League 1. But League 1, it's kind of,
But yeah,
I don't know. Maybe just me, man. Maybe it's just I'm being too, I don't know.
The swallowing sound.
It's true though, isn't it? Like it's a mixture of one team slightly falling off and other teams improving. Like I said that in the French league, I said to Samuel, the Arsenal fan, I said that I reckon at least 5 French teams would beat Arsenal quite comfortably.
Oh, that's not saying much, though.
That's easy, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Burnley beats Arsenal.
Even Ahmad admits it, man.
Will Olympiacos beat Arsenal? I mean, come on.
Let me say something, yeah? I think Lyon is like that one team, like, if they play, I can actually watch them play, man.
Yeah.
There's so many good, other than obviously PSG, right? Like, there's so many, like, good players on that team, man. And it's actually interesting to watch. But you see
that team go yesterday?
What bothers me is the Premier League is, other than the top 6, the majority of those players either play Brexit football, right, or they don't even want anything to do with the ball. It's like it's not even football; it's just kickball, man. Just they have no interest in winning the game, which kind of takes away from the league for me, man.
But Kai, do you know what's going to happen in the next few years? That will be gone because Burnley.
Yeah, I heard you say that. You want to tell me Burnley's going to start playing like nice football, man? No, I don't believe that.
Burnley are going to get relegated.
I don't
in the
believe
next 2 years. Burnley will get relegated eventually.
Can I just say
they have a relegation season coming?
Can I just say,
like Sean Dyche is about to pop out of your walls?
Can I just say,
what did you say?
Apart from losing to Spurs or Liverpool, because I hate their fan base, the most embarrassing defeat in the Premier League is losing to Burnley. Okay, it's the most embarrassing, because they don't play football. They don't play. Look how they scored their goal yesterday.
Sheffield.
It used to be. Now it's Arsenal, man. Now it's Arsenal. For me, losing to Arsenal is humiliating, man. It's humiliating, man. It's like your mom catching you naked, man. It's just as bad, man. It's just as bad.
That's pretty shitty.
It is. That's the exact same feeling, man.
I don't think your opinion is unpopular, Ahmed. I think this.
Wait, Ahmed, do you mind if I can respond?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
The thing is, I think is that I think this season or last bit with any Premier League, there's always been one winner where by Christmas people always say, oh, like they're gonna win the league. There's always been that kind of, even since Chelsea with Conte with Mourinho, there's always that team that always kind of run it. I think the closest one in the last 5 to 6 years that was close
was Liverpool City.
Yes, Liverpool City. But also like the time where Leicester won the league, where it was kind of like between Tottenham, Arsenal,
and 13-14 as well. When Arsenal were top at Christmas and then finished 4th, didn't they?
They finished 6th.
One reason, I guess maybe the reason why, I think that this season some team. Okay, COVID has to do something with it, but I think it's because now we have managers in the Premier League in the big teams who are more tactically inept to want to kind of not lose games, which then ends up making it games are boring and 0-0. That's why you see. That's why you're seeing a lot of not massive getting the not crazy games like there used to be one. Because one time back in like maybe 10 years ago, the Premier League was different. Premier League has changed. Like especially
exactly. You had Tim Sherwood at Tottenham, managers like that, managers like Tim Sherwood.
Ah man, Tim Sherwood. You know what? What can I say something about Tim Sherwood? Like when I see that guy give his opinion, I'm like, you were a failure at Spurs, man. Why should I listen to you at what Chelsea should do, man? Like why should any manager listen to you, man? It makes no sense to me, man.
See, like I don't necessarily. So like I agree, but I disagree with Ahmad because like I agree with his points that it's for the past at least 3 to 4 seasons there hasn't been a title race. It's usually just one team. I mean, there's been more of a title race this season than there has like the previous 2. But like there wasn't an established team that was gonna run with it until like what Man City like maybe a month ago. Usually by December it's already decided, you know. And also like I also agree with him with the fact that it hasn't been very entertaining when it comes to these big 6 teams because like there have been such tactical stalemates in those big games, like the 0-0s that we've seen so often. I'd even argue that there have been teams that were mid-table teams that have been more entertaining than the top table clashes. But where I disagree is that I believe it's the best league because this is where most of the world's best players come to compete, and this is where you have arguably some of the best managers competing with one another. You have your Pep, you have your Jose, Klopp, now Tuchel. You even have some outsiders like your Dean Smiths, your David Moyes that have no business being in the. They have.
Oh my god!
But Will,
Marshall,
considering Aston Villa were almost relegated last season.
Well, you just don't like Dean Smith because he looked like a cartoon character, man. That's why you don't like him. We all know it.
Listen, Will, you got and Marcelo Bielsa too if you want to put him in that category. But you also got to give Dean Smith his fucking flowers because where the fuck? No one expected Aston Villa to be even close to Europa League.
Yeah, the best
Dean
thing.
Smith is
Do you know
doing
what? Do you know what? I'll give Dean Smith credit for one thing. That's persuading Grealish to stay. That's the only thing.
All right, fair. I'll take that's better than nothing.
Let me put a bonus. Let me just say, I think Ahmed is right. I think the only difference is between us and the Premier League because I think he's right. I think most seasons there hasn't been a title race. Yeah, the only difference between our league and
Carlo Ancelotti. I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention him.
The only difference between our league and other leagues is that there's been up until 2019, there's been different champions each season. That's the only difference, yeah. Otherwise, there hasn't been any title race at all. Even our title wins. Okay, they weren't like we still won within like 5 games to go or something like that, and pretty much dominated from
5 games.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I think the only difference is we have different teams. Yeah, we have different teams.
I agree with you, Andrew. I think Premier League is one of the best leagues overall, but this season has been dead, and I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed too, man. I'm disappointed every year the Chelsea doesn't win the league. I'm disappointed, man.
But do you guys, yes or no answer, do you think it has anything to do with the scheduling? Like it's every 3 or 4 days we're playing a game.
It's the same with the other leagues too.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't think so.
Would you wait? But Ahmed, would you say maybe it is entertaining because everyone is being shit? So like you don't know who's gonna win games. Like it's a bit.
No, that's Arsenal. Arsenal are entertaining, to be honest. Arsenal I want to watch, but sometimes they win and sometimes they lose. But when I watch like today. Would I rather choose the Madrid derby or the Manchester derby? Of course, the Madrid derby.
Yeah.
Even though United won, it was a boring game.
It was. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It was.
I was playing a game, man. Don't even.
If you took those 2 goals, and it sounds so simplistic, and if you take those 2 goals away. That was a rubbish game.
It's the same, Andrew. You can also.
City just looked very, very off, man. They looked like they were tired, like they weren't interested whatsoever to play that game.
It looks like De Bruyne was on drugs or something. wasn't even.
Yeah, they looked like this. They didn't care.
Andrew, you know what you said about like games, having 2 goals and then you do there is shit apart from that. It's the same with player performance as well.
Yeah. No, okay. Alex, what's your unpopular opinion, mate?
Guys, I need to leave. Thank you for having me.
Okay, mate. No problem.
Oh man, it's a pleasure, man. Always good to have you on the channel.
Thank you. Take care,
You
guys.
watch the Cross League, man.
Oh my god, Kazi's in the back. Oh my god.
See you guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Take care, bro. Take care.
Peace out, Ahmad.
Kazi's in
Can't
the
talk
back.
about Kai. That's a good one.
I think, that Bayern Munich are not that good of a team to win the Champions League. Neither is Man City, and I think, this is
Alex.
No. Let's let him land. Go on, Alex. Go on, say it.
I think, that basically it might not be a popular thought like for Chelsea, but I think Chelsea could have a chance of winning the Champions League this season.
Yes, say it. Yes.
With Tuchel,
You win the Champions League, man.
with Tuchel, I'm just saying.
I don't Lampard inner. I'm slapping in the back of the neck, man.
No, but
You lost me for a little bit, Alex, and then you said that last little part, and I'm like, all right, I'm back in.
All right, no. Let's let him land. Go on, explain why.
Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. They're great in attack, but the defense. If you get out of the defense, they lose. The amount of goals. You know they've conceded over 40 goals this season just in the Bundesliga.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you're right.
They've conceded over 40 goals in the Bundesliga. Man City, I think they always fuck it up. And then PSG are there, but if we beat Atletico, and I'm not just saying that because from a Chelsea fan point of view, I have a feeling that Chelsea could win the Champions League, and I think Everton are going to get top 4. That's the other thing I'm going to say.
Oof. I loved everything you said until the Everton thing, man.
Juve are getting nowhere near that Champions League. Jesus.
No, Juve are going out.
Let me ask everyone a question. Did everyone watch the Bundesliga Bayern Munich Dortmund game yesterday?
Yeah, I jinxed it.
I had it on when I watched a few clips. It was going when I was doing something else, but I have an idea of how they collapsed.
Two things in that game. Three things. You're in the mud, Will, over Haaland.
No, I'm not. No, I was actually proven right. Do you know what?
Will, yeah.
You're in the mud, Will.
Wait a minute. I've never doubted Haaland's goal scoring ability. His link-up play was shit. Absolute shit in that game.
No, it wasn't. It
wasn't.
Well, come on, Will.
He scored them 2 goals, fair enough. He would score goals for us, and I love him for it. But his link-up play was shit. He gave the ball away so many times.
Okay. Point 2.
Well, he's only 20 years old,
point 2. I don't want that Sula, whatever his name is. I don't want him at Stamford Bridge, man.
This guy,
I don't want him, man.
Oh my god,
Kai, he runs like Alonso.
Stamford Fridge.
He runs like
Stamford Fridge.
Yeah.
He's worse than Alonso, though.
And third,
I actually like Soul, man. I don't know what you guys are on.
He just runs like. He has the best posture when it comes to running. He's like a fucking robot running, man.
He's Maguire.
And third, this was a Dortmund team without Sancho, without other players
Guerrero,
as well.
Guerrero,
they ripped Bayern Munich apart in that first half.
For 10 minutes.
They ripped them apart. Well, first half an hour they ripped them to shreds in that first half, man. What Kai, man? What do you think of what Alex said? You can tell by that sigh. He doesn't want to say it.
I mean,
you want a bucket, though.
You know me. I would love for us to win the Champions League, man, because then I can just go to every Lampard inner and just slap them across the face and be like, "You were wrong."
It would be Mount that scores it, though.
I would have every right? Because I am the one who said like this guy had to leave when he had to leave, and everybody was like, "But he's a legend." I'm like, okay, it is what it is. But anyway, about the rest, it's like I have a bit of issue with Everton getting top 4 because I don't think they're consistent enough. But you know what? Us winning the Champions League, I would welcome it. But I don't think Bayern, basically basing just the fact that Bayern are bad at the Bundesliga or conceding many goals at the Bundesliga, they're not going to do it in the Champions League because Bayern is very good in the Champions League. They're completely different. If you look at them in the Champions League, they barely conceded any goals. Of course, I think with Tuchel we can do it. We can dream, you know. But
the reason why they don't concede many goals in the Champions League is because all the teams are scared of their attack.
Yeah, and let's not forget as well. Tuchel is a better manager than Hansi Flick. I don't care what anyone says. Tuchel is definitely a better manager than Flick.
Yeah.
You know, Andy Flick reminds me of what's his name? What's his name? That manager they have Barcelona with the squeegee eyes, man. What's his name?
Ronald Koeman.
Not Koeman. Before Koeman.
I don't know. He's irrelevant.
The ones the triple V something V. Anyway, that guy was shit. Yet Barcelona, he just came in and he won something with Barcelona. It's the same thing that's going to happen with
Valverde.
Yeah, Valverde, right? Did he win the league or am I just chatting shit?
I think he won the double.
He did.
He won the double.
He didn't do anything.
And he didn't do shit.
No, he won the La Liga.
Yeah, I don't think the Bayern is that good. Bayern are very good, and the fact that they have a manager that allows them to do what they're good at, which is try to attack from the wings and try to look for a space, is a plus for them. But I think when it comes to a tactical battle, I think Tuchel can get the best out of them, man.
Yeah. It's not like he's not a bad manager because he reminds me of Zidane a little bit, as in the sense of he's the manager to sort of do the
really
basics.
Don't like Zidane, huh? Jesus Christ!
No, he's the sort of guy to do the basics. He's not a bad manager. Like he's not. He's
a basic bitch. That's what he is, man.
Yeah, he's there to do the basics and to get the best out of the amazing players like Lewandowski he has. It's like Zidane with that Real Madrid team. If Zidane or Flick went to a slightly lower team, he'd do fuck all. They'd do fuck all.
But why would they go to a lower team, man? Like why would you downgrade?
Yeah, I know. Zidane obviously, when Zidane leaves Real Madrid, he'll probably get offered another big job. Same with Flick because what he's won, but
that's the thing I wanted to touch upon the comment that we just saw there.
You instead of Lampard, man. That doesn't mean shit, man. And he's not the same level as Tuchel. No fucking way, man.
So the thing about Bayern too is that you got to take into consideration that they are such a potent attacking team in a very poor defensive league.
Mm-hmm.
There is absolutely fuck all defense when it comes to the Bundesliga.
You know, I don't agree with you. I don't think the Bundesliga is bad defensively. I just think other teams attacks, even the small one. That's why there's more goals. They don't defend.
Yeah,
there's no defend. They don't.
That's why Werner's got so many goals.
Like in the Premier League, they just defend. They don't draws. That's it. It's either a draw or a win. They don't want to lose. The Bundesliga, even the small teams will go toe to toe with Bayern, man.
That kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm saying, though. Like, even if you don't have the best defenders in Europe, even tactically, they're just poor when it comes to defending, and you see it too when it comes to the German national team. Man, like Joachim Low does not know how to defend his team anymore, and he doesn't have defenders to even pick from. Like he doesn't want to go with Hummels because of age and all these Boateng because of age, but he doesn't have any young players to even play as a center back. It's poor. So we how many? Can you guys remind me how many goals Chelsea shipped last season?
70 odd. What in the league or
54?
Overall? In the league or overall?
In the league.
54.
Was it 54?
Fucking
nearly 80.
So
nearly 80.
Bayern has shipped more league goals this season than Chelsea did last season.
No. They've only shipped 40.
At this point of the season, I think they've conceded over 40 goals at this point of the season.
Oh, so they might have done actually.
I've seen them.
That says a lot.
In the games I've seen them play, they've won like 5-2. They just outscore. Their defense gets split open.
This is why people are afraid of Bayern because they're champions and they're Bayern, right? And they have a history. But let's get it straight, man. Like if Tuchel sets up a good defense against
I was just about to ask that. I was just about to ask that.
Tuchel's also good in Champions League.
Yeah,
that's why they struggled against PSG as well.
But let me just ask you: if somehow, I'm not saying we will. I'm not gassing up anything. Because Champions League draws are very funny. You know what I mean? Form sometimes goes out the window. But if we somehow get to a semi-final against Bayern Munich, we're talking now another 6 weeks of Tuchel's training and methods going into the players. Out of we'll keep it to 5.
Not if internationals get in the fucking way.
That's true. But we're going to keep our players back. But out of 5, how confident are you going into a two-legged thing against Bayern Munich?
I don't think we're gonna get Bayern, to be honest.
No,
I think we're gonna get a
just
I was still
don't
thinking
say,
that
oh,
this.
we're not
Could
going
I say something?
Yeah, go on, son.
I was gonna say it's probably a 3 because the only worrying person would be Lewandowski. If we keep that guy quiet, I don't think Bayern's attack would be that important.
Are you, hang on, Hassan, are you saying he's going in the AC penitentiary? Is that what you're saying?
Oh shit, we're fucked.
Bro, listen. As all
bro.
I think we'd all love him to get pocketed, but I don't think realistically that would happen.
Okay.
Lewandowski.
All right.
Can I ask people in the chat something? People in the chat, who's better, Lewandowski or Kane?
Or Lewandowski, any day.
Answer me honestly.
We're not having a conversation.
Will's a bit cuckoo, and he thinks Kane is better than Lewandowski.
I will find the screenshots. I did not say.
You probably said something technical. You're like, oh, he's an overall better player, but Lewandowski's the better striker.
What I said is that I said Kane would equal Lewandowski's goal
Someone
if
said
he played
R9.
the same amount of minutes and played in that league. I said they'd score the same amount of goals. And
No.
I said you can even give it to Lewandowski. I'd agree. You'd say Lewandowski because of what he's done in big games and what he's won.
All right. Okay, Alex.
In contrary to Kane, you have one fuck all.
Alex, I'm just going to drop you back
Wow.
in. Okay.
Thank you, chat. I love my chat, man.
I'm just going to add Kazi.
Kazi.
But we're going to get Hassan's unpopular opinion first. Kazi,
The one and only. It's the one and only.
It is.
It's the one and only.
We're going to get to your. We're going to get to your unpopular opinion, but we're going to hear Hassan's first. All right, mate. So you can react to that. It's before.
All right, mate.
Go on, Hassan.
What I was gonna say is I've been thinking about this for quite a bit of time, really, and my popular opinion is I don't know how you guys will react to it, but I think Chelsea's recruitment in
Kane
terms
is
of
technical as a fucking Nintendo, man. Not technical at all, man.
I was gonna say Chelsea's recruitment is slightly washed in a way in terms of recruiting players. And the reason why I'm saying it because if you've seen when Abramovich came in, he brought all them his people. We brought in players that made sense, like Makaleli, Essien, all them players, Carvalho. We brought players that made sense for us. Whereas the last 4 or 5 years, our recruitment.
Right, hang on. Who's got kids playing in the background?
Whose kids is it, man?
Kazi, is that you?
Or in the basement, we don't know.
No, my bad.
All right, okay, cool. Go on, Hassan.
I was going to say...
You're watching enough fucking Nick Jr. in the back. Jesus.
He's watching him tie, man. That's what he's doing.
Go on, Hassan, finish, mate.
I was going to say to it, the last 4 or 5 years, it's been... I mean, at that time, it made like sense that you were going for players with hype, if you understand what I'm saying. Like Bakayoko. When we signed him, he was hype.
I remember Bakayoko, man. That guy was.
Yeah, you remember?
I was expecting someone good, man. I can't believe that guy. He was so bad.
Hassan, are you saying you don't rate? Hang on. Are you saying you don't rate the recruitment of a one Michael Hector and a Davide Sappacosta? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I mean, I
that's
agree
my
with
point.
this.
Really. I say it's not gone bad, but it's kind of gone like washed in a way. Like, it's, like
If we're being kind, it's very mixed.
Do you know why?
It's random as fuck. It's random as fuck. I'll give you that.
Every time I look at it is this way. I look. Yeah, our recruitment is bad sometimes, but have you seen Manchester United, man? And then I just get better, you know. I just have better mood.
Do you know why ours is fucked? Because we don't.
I can't believe they won today.
At
Jesus
the moment,
Christ.
what we do these days is we go out for the biggest name instead of what the manager, what will suit what the manager's trying to build. We want the biggest name, the almost the player with the biggest profile in a way. Like for example, in the summer, we got Timo Werner and Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Kai Havertz won't work in the future because he probably will, but you know it's things like that. Although I am glad we didn't back Lampard with who he wanted. Fucking hell, Tug.
Rice, you wanted Rice, man. Jesus Christ. 80 million for Rice, man. You can get it for Samat for £2.
And do you know what the funny thing was? I was shocked when I heard that Lampard kept on demanding to pay full 80 for it. I was like, you mad?
Can I just say, I've probably said this before, but I'll repeat again. I'll make an admission. I was so gassed when we signed Bakayoko. I was getting Yaya Toure vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember the hashtag?
You know what I mean?
Oh man,
do you remember the hashtag?
The only good thing about Bakayoko is the song we got for him.
It was the Bakayoko hashtag was like Baka is blue or something. Baka is blue. It was like trend. Everyone on Twitter was so gassed.
Yeah.
And then we got a player who hit the ball so hard he knocked one of the wheelchair kids.
Do you remember when he scored and dyed his hair?
Oh, guys,
ever since he dyed his hair blue.
Yeah. When he said if I scored a header or if I scored a goal, I'll dye my hair blue.
He went to shit after that. He went to shit.
Oh my god, man.
I think the dye went through his brain.
I'm not gonna lie. That Watford game when he got red carded, that exposed him hard.
Everyone told me
ended his career. That ended his career.
Smack ball on, yeah. That proved to me this guy was an idiot, man.
Yeah.
Like even Angry Rat Man. I remember that day, Angry Rat Man's rant. Yeah, what's it called? But yeah, he thought to make a tackle like that, man.
Yeah.
You had
And
to
you
hit
know
him
the funny
hard.
thing was, the fans started chanting "You're fucking shit." And then that's when we all knew. That's when we all knew.
Wow, that's when you know it's bad.
But
You know how fucking shit you are.
And I will agree with you on the recruitment, but what I will is we won't make a loss on Bakayoko. Do you know why?
Loan.
Because Napoli are stupid enough to pay
Loan
full
fees,
price.
and when we sell him, we will make a profit on Bakayoko.
You know what's crazy though?
Man. Napoli
crazy,
agreed to pay his.
Bakayoko has been quality everywhere but Chelsea.
He's
having a pretty good season at Napoli right now.
You know who
The truth is, Marshall, we don't give players enough time to settle, man. And when we do, we just
Oh no, I'm not having that with Bakayoko. I'm just saying.
You know who reminds me of Bakayoko?
Bakayoko's an idiot.
Samari from Lille gives me Bakayoko.
Oh my god.
Samari from Lille he really does.
Don't let Monster hear you, man. If Monster hears you, he's gonna go crazy, man. It's probably in the chat. Hey, Monster, how you doing? Watch the dishes today?
But does anyone have a strong disagreement with what Hassan said at all? Or?
Not really.
I both agree and disagree with him. I think what hurts our club, the majority is the randomity of the signings. But when you look at the rest of the top clubs, I think we have a better recruitment than all of them. Other than
what is that in the background, Kazi?
Yo, Kazi, turn off your Kid Rock, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Boy, listen.
This man's listening to Kitty Church music rock. In the background, bro.
And you get us. They're gonna remove us for copyright.
Yeah, turn your background movie off.
All I'm gonna say to it, we went from SCN, Makaleli, Ashley Cole to blooming Alonso, Bakayoko. If you look at the levels of recruitment, it's true.
Do you know what that is like? That's like in their prime. That's like booking the Beatles, right? And then they cancelling you and picking up 4 scrubs off the street. That's what it was, man. That's what you went from the penthouse to the outhouse. You know what I mean? Ridiculous.
Are you seeing this comment right now?
Which one?
Bakayoko was good. You lot just don't understand Baka flow. His beard was wavy and his technique was good. Shut the fuck up, Baka.
All I'm gonna say, I'm glad Watford exposed him.
True.
Yeah.
Mate, Watford exposed them bad.
Yeah, could you imagine him doing that in the Champions League? Oh, he'll be finished. His market value will flop.
The only good thing he did in the Champions League for us, he was a part of that winner against Atletico Madrid. That was all.
Yeah.
He did.
There you go.
Okay, so that was great. Cassie, mate, your unpopular opinion.
My unpopular opinion, yeah.
Shock us.
Scored is that Frank Lampard will never ever be a good coach, and I don't want him back in 6-7 years.
Oh, I agree.
We said unpopular opinion. We said unpopular
opinion. But it's not. It's because you guys have
You
brains.
literally took that from my blog.
Okay.
That's all you did. You took it from my blog and you took credit.
This is to the Lampard inners.
The thing is, if people keep talking about Oscar, I want Oscar Lampard back in 6-7 years. You know, you can come back and try it. And I'm like, 6-7 years, man. He's gonna be retired, man. He's probably gonna get us scored. So, because you guys don't understand, man. For me, yeah, under Frank Lampard, I don't think I've seen worse defensive performances in Chelsea Football Club, man. Like, guys, do you understand, man? I've seen the worst of Chelsea. 10th place, what's it called? With Mourinho, when he tried to get us sacked, get us relegated. You have Conte, that season where he was doing, what's it called? His coup. What's it called? He had the freaking coup to kind of destroy us, man. Like, I've never once seen a worse defensive performance than the 3-0 Sheffield United.
Oh, don't say it again, man. Don't say it again.
The 3-3 versus Southampton,
No,
man.
what I want to say to that is...
the 3-3 versus Southampton. The 3-3 versus Southampton, man.
Yeah.
That second goal, I have never seen a worse defensive scene. That was a scene of unglorious emotion, man. That was so terrible, man. Like,
for me, it's the Sheffield game. The Sheffield United 3-0 and
you said that, yeah.
Manchester United 4-0, man. Jesus Christ.
The 3-3 for me was the worst, man. Zuma passing it back, and then what's it called, Kepa having this, what's it called, he glitched out the Matrix, man. You know, and the glitch in the Matrix.
No, but all I'm going to add to that is Chelsea squad that under Frank Lampard, that squad.
No. Listen, I'm telling you, Kepa, yeah, Christensen, Rudiger,
Jesus, MFG, man, calm down.
Wait a minute,
Jesus
I was thinking about this. I was thinking about how bad the squad actually was. If you look at it, okay, you've got Kovacic. It's won the Champions League multiple times.
Listen. Don't tell me Kovacic won the Champions League. He had nothing to do with them, man. He had nothing to do with that.
Actually, in the
Shame on you, Kazi.
He was quite good. He was actually good.
Yeah.
Listen, Cristiano Ronaldo, I tell you what, yeah, it's nice and easy playing a Cristiano Ronaldo when you have a guy you can give a half chance and you put in the back of the net.
Wait, but now he's playing with
Tammy
Mason
Abraham. You're playing with Modric and Cruz and Casemiro, man. These guys, some of the best CMs what's it called we've ever seen. So we don't know how good he was actually, man. It's a bit like Gary Neville. What's it called?
Oh my god.
He was an average player.
Off by Kai. You do realize the same.
Gary Neville wasn't an average player, man. He was like salt and pepper. That's all he was, man. He was nothing.
He was a Mason Mount of a right back, man. He was a Mason Mount of a right back. He wasn't.
I would agree with you if you said Nani or so on like that.
Okay, let me just get back to my point, yeah. Frank Lampard, there is so many mistakes that he had, man. It's not even mistakes, man. When you do a mistake is something you do once, twice, or thrice. But this guy's you stuck with a 4-3-3, even though you saw us, a train wreck was happening, man. We were dying, we were getting pimped by teams like Arsenal and Aston Villa. And you still refuse to change the system, man. It just shows me like he's the Bielsa but a shit version where his system doesn't work.
He's not even Bielsa. He's not even Bielsa because at least his Lampard's press was disorganized as fuck. He got
Mate, Pulisic was a right centre attacking striker midfielder, man. Don't know what he was in that.
Did you see the game against Burnley where just games in general where Tammy and Mason would press and we'd get
they would bounce into each other. For me. Like the defensive, I want to go back to this again. Chelsea have been known as a defensive team, like one of the best defenses. 2003-04, that season conceded, what's it called? Like 15 goals in a season, and then Frank Lampard comes along. Suddenly Frank Lampard comes along. We concede 55 goals in a season. You want me to scream?
Listen, I would agree with you if we had.
Oh, you would agree with me if I said this and that, man.
I would agree with you, but they're two different teams. The 04-05 levels above.
But listen, Hassan. Tuchel has Christensen, Rudiger, and Azpilicueta. Like we did not rate this guys at all. And look we're one of the best defenses in the league, man. We've only conceded 2 goals, and one was
that's what good manager does, man.
Was Rudiger was a fart, one was what's called a classic Rudiger's brain fart. Do you know what I mean? He shows up once in a while. Frank Lampard, that back line, man. Every single game, man, there was a madness. 55 goals conceded in a season, guys.
And that
55 goals, man.
He picked every week. He made Havertz drop so deep. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
And he played Kante lone DM.
My God, and his tactics were just so bad, man. His tactics. Use something else. Use a 4-4-2-2. Switch to 3 at the back.
Marshall is burning inside, man. Look at Marshall. Marshall is burning.
Go on, Marshall. Go on, Marshall.
He's like, if only he had fans.
Bro.
Look,
55 goals.
I don't disagree that Lampard was a bad manager right now, like at all. Like, you know, like we know. Look, if you order an Italian sandwich and you get a burger, it's like what
What
Bro,
you
get? Wait, I don't know where I'm going with this because Kazi has me so rattled right now.
Hang on,
if you order an Italian sandwich and you expected a burger, then you're fucking stupid.
What are you on about?
No, listen. Let me retort this. Let me say. I get what you're saying, Marshall. You're saying what's called. If you expected a world-class manager.
Kazi, let me just like it's like you knew what you were fucking getting with Lampard. This guy doesn't have the experience. You know this guy was managing Derby before the Chelsea job. And low key you kind of know this was a publicity stunt. Like, come on, let's get that straight.
Marshall, 17 minute substitutions here every single game. Why don't you don't have to be a Derby to know.
But Kazi,
you know what happened? You know what happened?
I get it, Kazi. I understand, but you can't just go on and say this guy doesn't have potential to be a decent manager.
He doesn't.
See, that's where I disagree with you.
But Marshall. Wait. You said it was a publicity stunt.
Bullshit.
We offered Zidane the job, and he turned us down.
Zidane, this club.
He's shit. But anyway,
why would he want the job when there's a fucking transfer ban, though, Will?
Oh my God! Listen to what I'm trying to say. He turned us down quicker than anyone's ever turned us down before, and Ten Hag would have taken the job. We had choices. Ten Hag would have took it. I don't even rate Ten Hag highly, but we could have got Ten Hag would have been better than Lampard.
If you read the articles, if you read the articles, which I'm sure you have, you know very well that Lampard was a PR move.
Could I?
He's never going to be a good coach, man. Just put it like that, man. Too many mistakes in it, man.
They gave him
fan service.
Arteta, you see Arteta, yeah? When I watch Arteta play football.
I do want to move on, but let's just get one thing straight. I'm not saying Lampard is great. Lampard should have stayed. Lampard was a good manager. What I'm saying is it's absolutely retarded to fucking say that he doesn't have potential to be a good manager. You're talking about the same Lampard who has played under 15 different managers.
Maradona was a great player.
If you're gonna sit here and tell me that this player who has played under 15 different managers, who has played a lot of football, has played in all types of levels, Champions League. Hold on, let me fucking land. Who has played in all different types of fucking levels of football, who has all different types of experiences, isn't gonna go on to take that experience and learn how to be a decent manager.
Wait, Marshall,
What did Frank Lampard show you to be a good coach?
Wait a minute, Kazi. There's a difference between having ideas and then executing them. There's a massive difference.
But he's gonna develop that well, though. He's not. He just been for 3 years.
No, Kai, listen. Look, when I watch Arteta, what's called set up a team of football, Arteta generally looks like I can see what he's trying to do, that the mistake versus
Burnley. True. Come on, man. He's the worst manager Arsenal had in the lifetime.
The thing is, for me, I'm not saying he's a world-class manager, but I saw he could do something against big teams, man. Like, you had all that talent.
Look,
Lampard
could I say something?
And he got pimped.
Hassan, let me finish this.
Yeah, no, it's you stop.
Everybody in this panel knows what I thought of Lampard, right? Everybody who knows me from the Football Terrace or whatever, any other channel knows what I feel about Lampard. But going out on the limb and saying that this guy will never be a good manager after 2 years of management, for me, is crazy. I can't comprehend it. You're basically making an opinion about the guy now whenever you don't know what he's going to be. Maybe he is going to develop his system somewhere else, and in 10 years, he just needs experience, right?
Yeah. No,
I disagree, man.
Gerrard, who has had a lot less experience with different levels of football, is going to Rangers and being successful. You're telling me that Lampard
Could I say something?
Gerrard
has shit managers he's played for. Lampard has played under Jose Ancelotti. He's played under
Maradona was
really
the same though. Maradona was one of the greatest players of all time. Maradona was one of the greatest players of all time, man. And he still so crap.
Hassan, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Kazi, for you to say Lampard is not gonna be successful, where last season everyone written us off for top 4, and we got it.
No, we didn't. The people that actually used context saying 55 goals and 66 points, finishing with 55 goals.
But then again, everyone predicted us to be outside top 6.
Can I ask a question?
We were technically.
Also, the teams around us were shit as well. So I think there's context.
Shit, mate. Hassan, I'm not having that, man. Use context.
And listen, I'm not having you think that Arteta is doing something when he talks about.
Come on. That Lampard subject, like a while ago.
Listen.
Can I ask one question? I just want to ask one question.
I was gonna say.
One question, then we go. Because seriously, we're just wasting time on the same.
Yeah, I don't want to do a Lampard debate.
One question.
I'm not gonna do a.
After Sam finishes, Will. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying I'm not gonna carry on with the Lampard debate, but I'm not gonna have you say that Arteta is doing something when he's parking 11 men behind the ball and against big teams. He does long balls to Aubameyang and Inshallah last season.
And he smacked us 3-1 though. He pimped us 3-1. Literally pimped us and made us prostitutes, mate. Stuffed our holes and bent us over and caressed us, man. He stuffed us.
Come on, let's move from the Lampard thing, man. Well, ask whatever you want to ask.
One question, Will.
All I want to ask is, did Brendan Rodgers bottle top 4 last year to Hassan? Did Brendan Rodgers bottle top 4?
He did.
Yes.
So then if Hassan, if you say yes, you've got to hold the same energy to Lampard and say expectations change. If no, then fair enough.
Yes.
Okay, Hassan's gonna be diplomatic. Oh, there you go, man. You admit.
All right, Hassan.
Come on, let's move on. Who's
Hassan?
next?
Thank you very much, mate, for coming on again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get someone else on now who hasn't been on. But thank you very much for your support. Yeah, we'll speak to you on another stream. Yeah.
I can't believe United won, man. It broke my heart, man.
Wait until you start dating girls, man. You're still 14, man. Then you start breaking your heart a lot more often, man.
Kai, I'm granddad like
What's happening, people, man? What's happening?
Kazi, how old do you think I am, man?
You're like 55, man. You're like an uncle, bro.
55, God
damn, bro.
God damn, Kazi. Jesus, you show some respect to your elders, all right? Jesus.
I don't even have like one white hair, man. He made me 55. Jesus Christ.
Slens, mate.
Never say that to women, man. Never say that to women, bro.
Slens,
Slens, how you doing, man?
We're getting you through your working weekend. How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm just listening to some people waffle, man. I'm not gonna say names, but certain people, man.
Now just be honest, man, Slens. It's no filter, man. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
No, listen, bro. I haven't got to my opinion yet. I haven't got to my opinion yet. Hold on. Listen. Okay. Can I give you one? Can I throw one out? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go for it, Slens.
Go for it, man. For me, I've talked about this before, but the appointment of a certain Antonio Conte, he held us back 5 years. And let me give you my reasons before everyone pops up.
Yeah?
You know what, Slens? I like where you're going with this, man. I like where you're going. I actually agree with you in a bit, yeah.
I'll tell you what, now when it comes to his first year, the success he had, it was really good. It was impressive. Yeah, we haven't won a league title in a long time before he came in. But the second year, the damage he done overall.
Just forgive us Alonso, man. I never forgive him.
Kazi was here for 2 years, my friend. 2 years. Learn your history. What's it called? The second year, he spent a lot of money on fodder that that's still in our club, still ruining our club, still sitting there on large wages, still shitting up our defense. Exactly. And for me, he's also a really bad manager who got rid of one of our best strikers in the last decade. For me, one of our best strikers. But tactically, he's great. But I do think his ego and like his nature, that he's a mercenary, as they say, kind of hurt our club in the long run. Because I think if we didn't appoint him and we appointed Tuchel back then, mate, we'd be looking so beautiful. We'd be looking like a smooth team who plays attacking. We'd be looking like Man City right now. So that's my point. That's my
Man City was an extra defender, though.
I agree with you.
Hold on. Actually, before you go on, I know you're gonna tell me Inter Milan, right? I'll tell you what, Inter Milan are doing really well right now. But if you have a look at this squad, look at it closely, yeah. Let me give you some names: Ashley Young, Alexis Sanchez, Christian Eriksen.
30 years, man. Come on, man.
Listen, Alexander.
Did you name Victor Moses?
Alexander Kolarov, Victor Moses. Bro, all of these players right now, they're good for you right now, but once he leaves the club will suffer from him. I love to say the word suffer.
What he did to Costa. What he did to Costa, yeah?
Just the fact that you mentioned Victor Moses, man. You know what they do in football schools, man, yeah? They show the pictures of Victor Moses. Be like, this guy made it, so can you, man. Literally, man. Literally, man. That's Victor Moses, man. And that guy was playing wingback for us, man. Jesus Christ, man.
What he did here to Costa, I will never forgive, man. Like,
he declined, though. Costa declined. Costa's had like 5 fucking league goals.
Nah, but sorry, man. At Chelsea,
people in the chat, if you didn't know, Will is a Conte sexual.
Yes, he is. That's a big problem, man.
What's it called? Conte for me, yeah. How you texting a player? I don't need this club anymore. Like you're texting a player, that man. Like, do you understand
you know what he did to Barkley? He shut down his phone when Barkley was trying to call him, man. He ghosted Barkley.
Wait, Andrew, that comment, put it up again. That comment. All right, listen, my friend, MFG, yeah? It sounds like a bomb, man, whatever. But listen.
Yeah, it sounds like a bomb FP.
Listen, bro, when it comes to these players, Jose Mourinho, who is arguably our greatest ever manager, did not get backed, yeah? If you don't get backed, you don't try and try and manipulate our team by putting these shit players in, bro. Yeah. If you don't get your players, you don't bring in Zappa Costa. It sounds like a pizza, man. I don't want to have this. It's ridiculous.
Zappa Costa was a good left back, though.
It's ridiculous,
back in the day,
though. Zappa Costa, man.
Can I just say also, if you really were that disgruntled, man, you wouldn't have signed that contract that paid you more. You know what I mean?
Nah, he wanted that money, man. He wanted that money.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I mean? If you were really upset, man.
There's still these Yedars in the stadium, yeah, that I love him up. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
He's currently still suing your club. Right now, he's still suing us. Like, as we speak, he's still suing us. But people love him.
He was so toxic, man. He was a toxic human being, man. He had no management. He had no management in anywhere, man. He just ruined people's confidence, man. Like, honestly, man, this what he did, yeah, the way how we went to shambles so quickly, man. We went to shambles so quickly. The next
let's also mention the fact he is a failure in Europe.
So is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but no one ever brings
up. You bring him up all the time, man. You bring him up all the time.
I want Will to respond because Will's the Conte sexual, man. Come on, man.
He's a Contophile, man. That's what he is.
That's it. It's Contophile. It's not Conte.
That's what he is. The Contophile, man.
Yeah, go on,
Mr. Contophiles, say your opinion, man.
Okay. Well, if it's difficult. I agree with points that have been made, but 2 trophies in 2 years, 1 Premier League title. I don't think I can ever say that was a bad appointment.
No,
he's not lucky. Oh, shut up.
I'll tell you why.
Lucky. Rubbish. He turned.
Let me just explain
rubbish.
That. Let me explain that.
He got David. Wait a minute. He got Kante. Yes, good signing. He had fucking what's it? He had to use. He turned Marcus Alonso into one of the best wing backs in the world.
Let me explain.
It doesn't mean shit.
Let me tell you something.
It does mean something.
He didn't turn him into anything.
He came with the new system, man.
Come on, Kai, man. It does.
He came to the Premier
League.
He had Willian and Pedro.
Nah, man.
Come on, was doing it under him, man.
Let me just say something. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
We had no Premier League. What's it called? We had no Europa League. Yeah. We're at the Europa League. We had 1 week of full rest. Yeah. He came with a new system. A new system that the whole Premier League's never seen. Yeah.
Can I make a comment?
In a way.
Can I make a comment?
Yeah.
Can I make a comment? He did really well in his first season, right? He was amazing. For me, he was the best manager that season. But that second season, Jesus Christ. It's like Mourinho on steroids, man, as far as that shit went on, man. Jesus Christ. It's literally like my girl on Valentine's Day, man. Nothing would please him, man. Every fucking thing is an
but I agree.
It's like, prepare to suffer.
He was right.
We suffered without the ball. We suffered with the ball. We suffered with the ball on our head, on our feet. We suffered outside in the locker room. We suffered in the pitch. We suffered everywhere.
Always fighting, man. Always fighting.
Yeah, but you don't mean. Yeah, okay, but you can't just quote him and take it out of context. When he talked about suffering, he only meant suffering as in on the pitch. Obviously, it was the way he had to play.
Let me tell you something. Let me give you some points. Yeah.
But what is suffer? I hate the word. Why would he? Why do you want us to suffer?
Me too.
Tuchel literally said in games.
We must suffer without the ball, man. I'm like, shit, man.
Tuchel a couple of weeks ago literally said we're gonna have to prepare to suffer in games at times, and we're gonna have
But
to.
nobody's perfect, man.
That's
Hang on,
What's happened?
Rebuttal for this.
I'll tell you what. For me, when it comes to Conte, he is a great tactician. Am I bugging out?
Nah, he's
good.
good.
Can you hear me? Yeah?
He's good.
You're good, man.
World class.
Yeah, listen. At times, he's a great tactician, right? But as a man manager, I said this: you have to be a good man manager in today's age because they're soft like cookies, man. These players, they crumble like cookies. They're all soft. Like they all want to be treated well. They want to be pampered. They want pedicures, manicures. Do you know what I mean? So this is difficult nowadays, right? You have to be cute with them. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the overall image of Conte, like if you look at him, 25 years we had a record against Tottenham. Yeah, 25 years, bro. That's older than a lot of us on this panel. Yeah, 25 years we beat Tottenham. Yeah. This guy came in and we lost
Kazi, man. Oh, and Will. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, bro, and Arsenal, we kept losing to he beat Arsenal once, I think. Once in about 5 occasions. Bro, this guy, when I tell you he employed Ross Barkley and Drinkwater to my club, I'll never forgive him.
But wait a minute. That record against Tottenham, what did it lead to happening? It led to Tottenham failing again. It literally means nothing. It means
but Will, it took us out top
four. Man, that's inside. You can't.
Let me just say something, and I'll back Sens up on it. This is a generational thing with Tottenham, okay? That maybe I don't know. I'm just basing this at what Will just said. I don't know what. How old are you, Kazi? You're 17, right? 16, right? This is a generational thing, right? Losing to Tottenham for older Chelsea fans is one of the worst. One of the worst, darkest times for a Chelsea fan. Okay, losing to Spurs.
Of course it is at that moment. But looking back on it, who gives a shit? They won nothing.
No, you don't understand, Will.
We didn't make top 4 because of it.
I was proud of that record because we used to call White Hart Lane.
Anyway.
Hang on, let me land. White Hart Lane used to be called 3 Point Lane. Okay.
Yes. And then Alex Ferguson.
Yeah. And then that record went, and then we had the home record for 30 years. Yeah, or 25 years. Sorry. Conte, because he just lost interest in the job by the end of the season, was negligent in his job. Yeah, negligent, and he lost that record. For me, he lost my respect because if you lose to Tottenham like that, you're done.
We lost because of a shit long shot, and Caballero.
He did it on purpose, man. He lost on purpose, man. You cannot try to.
Hold on, the same players. What did Sarri do with the same players? Sorry, that everyone hates. Yeah. Everyone hates Sarri, right?
I love Sarri. I like Sarri more than Conte.
Not you. I'm talking about overall, like the overall fan base.
I love Sarri. Sarri is my football friend. Oh,
friend. You like Sarri more than I do.
Manager friend.
But yeah, same players, and the guy got third. And listen, despite that, yeah.
No, but you had Eden Hazard in his team. Eden Hazard actually cared, man. And Eden Hazard that cared for him, though. I can't lie, man.
His last season with Conte, Hazard was incredible, by the way.
He wasn't.
He was incredible, bro. He was incredible. But yeah, man, that's me in it. Like Conte, man, that guy. If I ever see him on the streets, I'm gonna pull off his wig. I swear down.
Marshall, friend thing. Watch in betweeners, man.
Let me hear what Marshall's. Let's see what Marshall has to say.
Go on.
Look, I mean,
let him land.
Slens, what was your original point?
Conte is overrated.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Bro, how much have you smoked, bro? Because you look zoned, fam. You look out.
No, I haven't smoked anything. I'm just
another late night, was it?
It
was another late night, and on top of that, I'm like, sometimes fucking Will laughing in the back. Sometimes when it's these conversations I don't know much about, I zone out. But but look, I will say this. This is how much I know about Conte, and I will say I'll base my logic off of what I know so far. I don't think he's that great. You see how shit he was with Inter this season.
And he's top of the league. He's top of the league, flying.
Yeah,
everyone else is shit. That's why.
Did you see how shitty he performed in the Champions League?
Yeah, and Zlatan as well. Never won.
Stop bringing up Zlatan. We're talking about Conte.
We're talking about Conte.
Zlatan's better than Lukaku, man. That little shit, man.
Stop bringing up
The guy
Zlatan.
was absolutely terrible. He lost the Europa League last season. He lost the Europa League last season. He completely got destroyed in the group stages when he had what was supposedly an easy group. Disgracefully too. He was honestly he was threatened on being fired. Like the Inter Milan were thinking about firing him because he was so bad. Yeah. And not even that, but you look at the way he treats players. It's terrible. You have the likes of Christian Eriksen that and look, I don't rate Eriksen that much, but every single time Eriksen played for Inter when he came on as a sub, he actually made somewhat of a difference in the game, and he's been good. Conte finally swallowed his fucking ego and decided, I'm gonna actually start Eriksen.
Wait a minute.
And guess what? His team has been improving since.
Who do you want him to drop for Eriksen? He's not going to drop Barella, is he?
Will, hold on.
Yeah, drop whoever's not working.
His first season, who did he drop? A certain number 4, yeah, number 4 at the back. That magic hat, the beautiful Fabregas. He dropped him, yeah. What did Fabregas do? He's like, you know what, bitch? You better fucking play me, and he won him the league. Literally won him the league. That City game, bro. Listen. Another thing that I hate about Conte, yeah, when we lost to Barcelona 3-0, yeah, after the final whistle, he went to kiss Messi's hand, like, oh, I'm sorry, King, I'm sorry. Fuck off, man. What's this? Like, he pissed me off.
And I agree.
And guess what, Will, to answer your question, he was playing Arturo Vidal in that cam position during that Champions League, and it wasn't working.
That's why
it wasn't working.
Vidal, man.
Every time Vidal came on and Eriksen came on, you actually saw a difference in the way Inter played.
Yeah, but Marshall, this is the difference.
I didn't even say anything, man. What is he talking about?
Every manager makes mistakes which you can criticize. Pep does, Klopp does, Tuchel does.
This isn't the first time he's made these mistakes, though. You guys are reinforcing what I'm saying.
That's fine.
You guys remember?
Pep has made mistakes, multiple mistakes, cost him Champions Leagues. Do you get what?
Yeah, you're right.
You can't compare the mistakes that Pep has made to the mistakes that Kante has made. First of all, it's not fucking Pep's fault that Raheem Sterling is aiming at an airplane flying past the Etihad and not the
Eric
goal.
Garcia in that game, and
you can't. If you're gonna blame Pep Guardiola
he played a centre back.
Will. If you're gonna be blaming Pep Guardiola's lack of Champions League because of Pep Guardiola, where's that same energy for Tuchel? Where's that same energy for
what I'm trying to say? Pep for me is the best manager of all fucking time. What I'm saying is that you can't.
Sir Alex exists, man. Sir Alex exists.
No,
he isn't.
If Sir Alex Ferguson was in this era, he would have been sacked.
No. Sir Alex Ferguson, made some of this guy's ability, his management,
Because you weren't even born when he was managing. What are you talking about?
No. It's called his story. It's called reading fucking thing of research, man.
In his first 4 seasons where he didn't win a fucking trophy?
Good one. When you hear Ronaldo talk about him, Ronaldo talks about us called Sir Alex Ferguson.
Great. He's the third best manager of all time. He's not better than Pep or Jose. No.
Fuck off. Fuck off, mate. Oh, no, mate.
Will, can I say about Conte? Yeah, one final
Sir Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager of all time.
No, he's not. He's not better than Pep or Jose. He's not better than Pep.
I didn't say you're a bum. I really like. Listen, I'll tell you something about Conte. Yeah, Conte. Listen, it's all we hate. Frank Lampard's coaching group. Yeah, we all hate it. Yeah, like as a coach, we hate him. Right? Let's just say this. Yeah.
Did you hear what Marshall said today? Marshall's insane, man.
I heard it, but I was going to get to it after I finished the Conte thing. I was going to get to you,
He disrupted Kai's studying. That's what I did.
Bro, when it comes to Conte, the worst game I've ever seen as a Chelsea fan was when we went to Man City away. The worst game I've ever seen in my life. I swear to listen, 1-0. Yeah, it was a 1-0. We didn't try. We didn't have a single attack.
Oh yeah.
Well, that game was worse than a 6-0.
Yeah.
It was
that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Hazard up front by himself.
Yeah, that's fine. I said he deserved to be sacked.
He gave up.
You can't say that it was a bad appointment where he won 2 trophies in 2 years and a Premier League title.
But the thing is, listen, Will, it's not all about it's not just about trophies. You have to understand. You have to look at the betterment of the club, right? Because bro, this guy, where is he? Is he talking from Australia? We can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
All right,
you don't have school tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna Kazi.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah.
Kazi, thanks for coming on, mate. I'm just gonna
Kaz's my boy, man.
rotate.
Good
You
guy,
come on. You come on the next streams we do, yeah.
Alright,
Come in the background, yeah. But thank you very much for coming on today, yeah. Speak to you
Yeah,
soon. Cheers, pal.
Can I say something? Pop-Tarts, if you ever want to sponsor the channel, man, I like the cinnamon ones are quite nice. So just,
Do we sell them in the UK, bro? I don't know, man.
I export them, man. Some Mexican kids, but
lucky guy.
Yeah. So I think do you want to add? Do you want to get any other people on, Kai, or do you think we've done over 2 hours now? So unless anyone, and I can put out a link and rotate, do another half an hour or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give my unpopular opinion.
Oh yes,
but...
I'm sorry. Yes, sorry, Kai. Yeah. Jesus Christ, sorry, Kai, man. You put me right. Yeah.
It should be
Kai,
saucy. Let's do this.
I'm sorry. I'm on probation now, I think. But Kai, yeah. What's your unpopular opinion, my friend?
Will is the worst Chelsea fan that's ever lived.
You said unpopular. You said unpopular opinion.
What's my unpopular? I had two.
All right. Yeah. Let's do two.
Yep.
Unless you want to save one.
I have one.
Save the other.
Right.
Save the other.
Here we go. Brace yourself.
Salah is a system player, and if he goes to any other team, he would struggle to score as many goals. Look at it this way. He was at Roma. He didn't even score half of the amount of goals he scored at Liverpool, right? He was at Chelsea. Okay, this doesn't even mention what he did at Chelsea, man. Put that together. And he was at what's it called? It's the Switzerland team, Basel or Bisel, whatever.
Basel.
Basel.
And the man got his break because he scored at Chelsea, man.
Yeah, that's right. We only.
And all he does for Liverpool is chase dead
Can I add
balls,
something to that?
Yeah, let Kai finish, and we'll get you next, Chris. Yeah.
Yes, you can, Chris. And let me enjoy my Pop-Tart, man. You go ahead. Man.
And this man likes his Pop-Tarts.
I love Pop-Tarts, man.
All right.
I love them, man.
All right.
Try the cinnamon roll one, they're very good.
All right, Chris, you're the first one. Go ahead.
Wait, me? Sorry.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. You say about you can't work out in any team. Do you not believe you can't work out at City or a Real Madrid? Or
what would he do at City? What would he do at City?
Well, where would he go? He'd go right wing, wouldn't he?
He play in the City team. Have you seen Salah's vision, man? His passing is atrocious, man. He's always if you look at Salah, he is the last play, he's always the last play, man. There is no player after him. He's just here to score goals. He goes to City, he's going to struggle passing. He's not going to fit the system. The reason he's good at Liverpool because the system is very simple. You pass it to the front three, and the front threes chase the ball and try to score. That's it.
Yeah,
City have to be more of a creator as well. So I doubt he'll get at City. The only place he would might work out is at United because they're also counter-attack merchants. But any other serious club, he wouldn't score as half as the amount of goals.
I don't know.
I'll only agree with you. if you say the same thing about Werner. That's the only way I agree with you.
No, Werner's good, man. No, I agree. Werner also needs that system specifically towards him, It's the same thing. Those players are very limited. They need system to be tailored around them. But if you take them from that system, they struggle. I guarantee if you took the RB Leipzig tactic and used it at Chelsea, Werner will start scoring goals. Look at the amount of chances he had against Liverpool when we start playing to his strength. It's the same thing with Salah, man. But take those players and put them in a system that doesn't revolve around them, they will struggle.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
That's actually popular opinion.
I thought Slen's gonna have some Arab bias. He's like, oh, Kai, you only hate him because he was baby.
I actually don't like him. I actually don't like him myself. I think he dives too much. He dives too much.
Yeah, he's a ballerina.
He does dive a lot. He does dive a lot. I don't know, man.
Plus, he cost Liverpool the game today.
Man dive so much.
Did he really? I didn't get to watch it.
But honestly,
he didn't clear it Fulham guy tackled him, and then he shot and scored. So.
Yeah. Bro, honestly, Stevie Wonder has better vision than Salah. Like it's just ridiculous. Man.
He won't work it.
He's terrible, man. Like technically, he's terrible.
Bro, I have 3 generators here, man, and I just finished training not long ago. So.
I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one because just, I guess you're probably right. Just because I remember when Werner came into the team, the first few games we saw him, he had such great technique, and then Salah has really good technique too when it comes to shooting and finishing. But yeah, I mean, when he's not in his system, we've seen how Werner has crumbled, and don't. Yeah, but yeah.
Salah is not a winger.
Yeah, he's a striker.
Forward. He's
an inside forward. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a winger. Okay, so
do you know what? I've seen Salah for Egypt, man, and honestly, he looks like Jake,
average,
man.
No.
He's so average, man. Legit.
Same thing for Roma. He wasn't so good for Roma as well as much as he scored.
Yeah, you know what? I agree.
Do you know what? Are you gonna end it here? Because I actually have one.
No, I have an unpopular opinion. That's you too. Because last week,
if anything, save it for the next stream. We can get some people in. If you guys want to do that.
Listen, Jem, can I answer this? Jem, listen, I'm not a hater. I acknowledge his limitations. Yeah, if he scores goals and he succeeds, I will love him. Yeah, same way Liverpool fans love Salah, but they know he has limitations.
He's gonna. Werner's gonna be a very.
He has limitations. They compared him with Messi. They said he's only behind Messi and Ronaldo, man.
Werner is gonna have a very key role next season, being a bench.
He will. I'm sure he will.
Oh my God, Will, shut up.
Exactly.
Yeah, wait a minute. But
I'm not disagreeing with Will. I'm just laughing.
Marshall, I guess you disagree with me a little bit, but you think we're gonna get Haaland. So
what gave you that idea, Will?
Will wants us to get Lukaku, man. Jeez, I'd rather us to be a striker than get Lukaku.
No, Will wants us to get Barella or whatever the fuck his name is.
You know what? I'm sensing one of these unpopular opinion shows that one time we just let Will say stuff. None of us have any unpopular opinion. Just let Will say stuff and see who agrees and disagrees with it. That's what I mean. Yeah, I think one of those shows.
Will, can I say something to you?
So, yeah, go on.
Will is like my man. He can talk for days, man. Like he has a lot of things he can talk about.
I don't want Tammy to play. Jesus God. No way.
You know what's funny? Before we started the stream, Will was like, "You know what? I don't really know what my unpopular opinion is." And I'm like, "Will, do you really need to try?"
Yeah, but wait a minute. I do. Things with Tammy. Yeah, I don't hate on him like some people do. I just think he's Tammy seems like a nice guy, you know, and I respect him a lot for.
Who gives a shit if he's a nice guy, man?
Wait a minute. I have a lot of respect for him for defending his teammates after the whole Matt Law, you know, Simon Johnson, you know, the conflicting reports. I respect him for doing that. So
no. Do you know what? That's fine, but I don't want a nice guy. I want a total prick like Diego Costa up front. All right, that's who I want.
Can I say something?
Total bastard. You know what I mean? Like that. Doesn't care.
Yeah, go on. Ask me a question.
Well, I wanted to say, do you actually believe Lukaku's better than Werner?
Yes, he's much better.
100%.
No. We are not having this debate right now.
Lukaku is the top five.
At least he didn't say Haaland.
How is it a fucking debate? I'm sorry.
It's not a debate.
Stupid. It's exactly.
Lukaku never made the numbers Werner made in his life.
Oh,
he is. Exactly. No, he did last season.
Who gives a shit? You just said Werner's a limited system player. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, so is Lukaku.
So is Lukaku.
No, he's not. He's a much better player.
Lukaku can work out United.
It's embarrassment that we even compare Werner and Lukaku. Embarrassment.
Do you know what it is? No, I'll tell you what. It's not.
Werner actually got the semi-final of a Champions League, man.
What are you on about, Jem? Are you stupid or something? I'm sorry, I don't normally get triggered, but this is insane. This is insane.
Listen. I just think what separates them is the link-up play. I think Lukaku's link-up play is a lot better than Werner's. But if you think about it, when it comes to pace, when it comes to running in behind and finishing, they're very similar for me. But I think what differentiates them is the power and the link-up play. That's it. Because they both have terrible touches. Man.
Who's scared of Werner in the world? What defenders are scared of Werner? He's a pussy.
Who was scared of Lukaku of United?
He's shit.
Who's scared of fucking Lukaku, man?
when he's at United.
What's his name?
Do you not as well? Do you not remember Lukaku against United?
Oh my god! Hold on. This is what everyone brings up. The United days, yeah.
No, hold on. Are you forgetting? No. Everton and United and West Brom.
And West Brom and
no.
Because that's his level. That's his level. West Brom is his level, man.
Werner's level is maybe RB Leipzig. I don't know. Like, maybe, man.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect Werner and call him shit and a prick, but it pisses me off when he gets compared to players like Lukaku. It's a fucking.
Who the fuck is Lukaku, man?
What's Lukaku doing so much more than Werner?
By the way, keep in mind, yeah, you know he's 4 years younger, so he can actually become better than him. I'm not saying he can't be, but I'm saying at the very moment, Lukaku's a top 5.
How old is Lukaku, man? Wait, Lukaku's
27.
Who cares? I'd rather have Lukaku, who's good now, that'll be great for 3 years.
Nah.
Oh my god,
this is for child molester, man. I don't want him, man. Fuck that.
Will, you sound like Lampard right now with I want the youth. I want the youth.
Wait.
No, the opposite. Anti-Lampard. I'm sorry.
No,
Lukaku's better, man. We have to be honest.
Way better.
He's not better, man.
It's like
I disagree.
You can compare.
I disagree, man.
Wait a minute. You can compare Haaland and Lukaku. Fair enough. Haaland's better.
No, you can't. No, Haaland is so much better than Lukaku, man.
I'm pissed off now. I'm actually pissed off. I'm triggered.
No.
Can I say something, Will? What was Lukaku doing at 20 compared to Haaland?
I swear Lukaku was.
Nah, Lukaku's poo-poo.
What just happened?
Will?
I
didn't do anything. We didn't cut him off.
I didn't touch it.
But Chris, can I answer your question?
The devil just took him, man.
My fucking mic. Yeah.
I do not.
Wait a minute.
Before you say, I do not think Lukaku's a bad player. I'm just saying, I think Haaland's going to do a lot more.
Serie A is a better league than the Bundesliga. Are you taking
a piss? No. Hang on. What are you doing in Champions League?
Not you, Chris.
Champion. And Juventus played in the Europa League, man.
Oh my god! I'm not talking about you, Chris. I'm not moaning at you. I'm moaning at the chat for saying, "Oh, but it's in the Serie A." The Bundesliga, their defenses are wider than a Ponce's arsehole. I'm not even joking.
There he goes.
I'm disappointed with this argument, but I'm proud of Will, man. Will is growing.
Yeah, I'm proud of Will for that one.
Oh, man. Don't get it twisted. Haaland is better than Lukaku. Fair enough. It's a debate you can have. But saying Werner is better than Haaland or Lukaku oh my god.
What do you think is better, prime Lukaku or prime Peter Crouch?
Oh, come on, don't do this, man. Don't do this, man.
No, not them. Do you watch them? The German league is shit. It's the worst league. It's the worst league.
I think he's just.
Will, calm down before you have like a aneurysm or something, man. Just calm down,
yeah. Breathing exercises, Will. Breathing exercises.
Yeah, exactly. Lukaku is a West Brom player, man.
That's right. No, but Kai, I know you're trolling. Jem's being serious. Jem thinks the German league's better.
Try Peter Crouch.
Lukaku would.
Wait, do you guys actually think Harry Kane is? Do you think Haaland's better than Harry Kane at the very moment right now?
No, absolutely not.
No, he's not.
Come on, guys. Come on, man.
Rubbish.
Come on, man.
No. Harry Kane is overrated.
How is Harry Kane overrated?
I think Harry Kane's a little overrated.
Every time Chris talks, I feel like that dog talks, man. It's actually crazy.
I do rate Kane.
Apart from his conversion rate, what does Haaland have over Kane? Kane's passing is better. He's more intelligent. His movement's as good. He's more.
He's like a ball boy, man.
He's got beautiful blonde hair.
Passing is better than his movement.
Well, we're getting
he talks like this.
Kane hasn't. No, wait a minute. Kane hasn't been world class for years to be compared to Haaland right now. It's a fucking joke. Haaland will be better, no doubt about it. But oh my god, you can't compare Haaland and Kane.
Wait, didn't Haaland win a trophy? Didn't Haaland win a trophy then?
What's Haaland won? The fucking.
He won the German. Did he win the German Cup or something, right?
No, he's won shit. He's not won shit.
He's 20 years old, Will. What are you doing?
I know. But he's not better than Kane. He's not better than Kane.
He is better than Kane. He is. Right now, he's better than Kane.
He's nowhere near Kane. Don't even joke, right? He's nowhere
near. The joints, man. Kane has the joint of a fucking gymnastic.
No, Immobile is not better than Lukaku. Immobile.
Why are you getting triggered? Stop getting triggered, bro.
Immobile is a prick.
Oh my god.
Demba Ba is better than Lukaku, bro.
Daniel, before you think I'm calling you that, I'm not calling you. I'm calling Immobile a prick. Immobile is shit. He's so overrated.
What's Immobile done to you?
Kai Marshall, I've just thought of a new show. I've just thought a new show.
Triggering
Will. Featuring Will.
Yeah.
we'll just throw stuff at him.
Honestly,
right? We'll just
yeah,
say,
you know,
who's better than this?
Will, do you wear Chelsea headphones? Because you remind me of Ty, man. You remind me of Ty. I'm sorry.
Oh,
man.
no.
The way you get triggered, it's the same way.
Yeah, but but I'm not like Ty as in personality. I'm nothing like.
Yeah, no. Will is much smarter than Ty. Ty is a bit in the head.
Guys,
They keep saying Ty's a very smart guy, though.
Yeah, I want to get Slens one more
What
thing.
the fuck? He eats pizza with a knife, man. How is he a smart guy?
Guys, Slen, say your one more thing, because then I'll bring Alex back on.
Who is the one manager you guys wish we never sacked?
Ancelotti.
Sorry, man.
Ancelotti.
Oh,
sorry, man.
Ancelotti, yeah.
Sorry there.
Nah, I'm a sorry sexual, man.
I was gonna say Lampard just to troll, but no.
All right, Sense, I'm gonna drop you back. All right?
Enchilada.
Wait, but Kai, sorry didn't get sacked. Juventus bought out his contract. He didn't get sacked.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying
I agree with you.
Wait, guys, I agree with Will. Lukaku's a lot better than Werner, man.
Oh, thank you.
A lot better.
No, yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't. You know what Lukaku is? Lukaku is the Adam Lallana of strikers, man. He's overrated. As soon as he failed, and then he was shipped to Italy, man. Don't even start.
He's about to win the Serie A and complete more than.
Oh, he's about to win the Serie A since Juventus started to make a Make-A-Wish Foundation and give it.
Juventus, but this isn't a new thing. Juventus were going to turn shit. With their
no. They only turned to shit because they hired a shit manager like we did.
They would still be shit even with a decent manager. Their squad is shit. They're playing Danilo They're playing Danilo.
So why couldn't Conte win it last season then? Well,
sorry.
Why couldn't Conte win it last season then? When they had the proper manager.
Okay. Fair enough. But Sarri only just won it though. To be fair, 1 point. 1 point.
Okay.
You're always welcome here, Alex. No matter what your opinion has. Right? We're not that gender, right?
No, but the thing is, Lukaku now is better than Werner now. Who used to say Werner could be better?
Because Werner's going to get benched and sold. That's what's going to happen.
Because Lukaku's going to get fucking benched. No, he's not going to get benched. Well, I'm going to come back to this, man. If he scores so many fucking goals, man,
because Werner's not even better than Giroud. Werner's not even better than Giroud.
Shut
oh my god!
Do you know what?
Well.
Will, do you even like Chelsea? Like at this point,
I'd rather Alvaro Morata.
Are you just here for Jorginho?
No, it's not.
No, it's
not Morata.
Enough, Will. Enough
Can
of
I
this
ask
rubbish.
Will something?
More Shatter is crap, all right?
No, he's doing more than what Werner's doing. He's doing more.
That's why he was
Werner's caused 19 goals this season. Werner has caused like 19 to 20 goals.
For the shitters, apart from Saka as well. Anyway, go on, Chris.
I was going to say, Werner's caused about 20 goals this season. That's not too bad.
Jesus, Will, who forgot your garlic bread, man?
Jesus Christ. No. That's for the 1K reveal. No more.
I don't even hate Werner necessarily. I don't even hate him. It's
you
just,
do hate him, man.
How is he?
Yeah, apparently you do though.
And to be fair, I said right at this moment I'd take Morata over him.
No, you won't.
Werner won't
damn it, Will.
What's Werner gonna win?
Will, there's been plenty of games.
The EFL Cup Golden Boot when he's our second choice. Is that?
He ain't our second choice.
He's winning.
Well, the thing is, there's been plenty of games he's helped us win by winning penalties, driving through the wing and crossing it and getting us goals as well. I know the goal issue of him shooting and scoring is bad, but he has caused a bunch of goals still.
Okay,
he hasn't done that bad.
What's he got? He's got. Okay, yeah, and I'm sticking with those comments because Lukaku is better than Werner by a mile.
He's not.
That's fine. That's your opinion.
Okay.
I'm not arguing that.
Can I just state something though? Like this is like another thing about this idea that when Haaland comes, Werner's gonna get benched. Werner's playing left forward. He's not even playing lone striker. And on top of that, you have Werner playing left forward over Pulisic.
Tuchel's not stupid. Tuchel won't play Haaland and Werner together. He won't. He's not. Surely he's not that stupid. Please, he's not that stupid.
All right, guys.
Just give me a second. I'm gonna time out Johnny for that comment.
I don't know, but they're doing it to trigger me now. I know they're trying to troll me. Yeah, that comment again.
So
Stop, man's
If we-
a thing. It's a joke, Daniel. We don't actually- It's a joke.
Will, wait. So, thing is, I think Vern at the moment, yeah.
Jeez, somebody didn't get his KFC with fries.
Sorry, I'm just triggered. I can't lie. I'm triggered.
This isn't going into
The story, man. They don't know the story.
Oh man,
we're not turning this into a mount thing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We're in the wrong era, man. You'd be good. Will would be so good for propaganda.
Will, don't ever apologise, Will. Okay. Right?
Oh, I'm not for my opinions. I'm apologising to Daniel for maybe being a bit rude.
Why does CFC Stephen want the link?
Wait, watch Morata play. He has more impact on Juventus than Werner has for Chelsea. Watch. They are a lot better with Morata. They are.
Yeah, more impacts as in more offside calls. Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
they're so much better with Morata that they're going to lose their first Serie A title in 15 years, man. That's how bad they are.
I haven't watched Morata, but how many goals did he cause for Juventus this season?
I don't care. I'm not even talking about goals and assists in general. I don't. I'm not a massive goals and assists person. I'm not a massive goals and assists, but I like stats.
But that's what a striker is for. What is a striker for, man?
Okay, so Werner's got 5 league goals.
No, I'm talking about like goals caused.
Goals caused, so goals and assists. Yeah, I don't know exactly
all that
how
type
many
of stuff.
Morata's got. I know Morata's.
Oh yeah, goals and assists. He has a lot, man.
Okay, but look, Morata doesn't take set pieces because of Ronaldo. Yeah, that's one. So you got.
So does Werner, though. How many Werner penalties did you win?
Okay, Werner's three. All Werner's goals in the Champions League are penalties, aren't they?
He wins like a lot of them. No,
Yeah,
he won 7 this season.
Yeah, but they don't count as assists. They don't count statistically. They don't count.
I hope Werner scores so many goals next season, and I'm gonna.
I really do.
I don't forget, man. I don't forget.
Okay, Jem.
I'm like a feminist in the rally, man. I write everything down, man.
But Jem, that's
not
fine.
gonna be forgotten, man.
It doesn't. Wait a minute. Jem, that doesn't change the fact that Morata in his first season has got currently more than double the goals Werner's got. More than double. He got 11 goals. Werner got 5.
At Chelsea?
Yes, Morata got 11 league goals in his first season. Werner's on 5.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. 11.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you counting Capital One Cup to get goals, man?
No, in the Premier League, he got 11.
Saying league goals, yeah.
He did get quite a few at the start of the season. I'm not gonna lie. He got a hat-trick.
No, he played a striker as well, man. It's not fair.
I'm not. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not even. I'm saying right now, on form this season, at this moment, I'd take Morata over Werner. Right now,
I wouldn't.
I'm not even saying necessarily overall, but I'm just saying if you, there's similar levels. Morata is.
All right. Hang on. Real Chris, I'm just going to drop you in the back again, okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Gone. Doesn't matter. No, you're staying on. Jem appeared and then he went again, so I was going to add him on. But yeah, I mean, this is you know what? We should do some of these debates, during International Week when there's shit all on.
Just in general, I've probably got a list of about 30 unpopular opinions. Everyone hates.
They're all wrong, Will.
It's fine. It's fine because.
All right, hang on, Chris.
No, I'll give Will the benefit of the doubt. There's probably like 4 of them that are right.
And he's not joking. He probably does actually have a list.
Mr. Jem.
Down.
Go on, Jem. Fire away.
Go on, Jen.
I've got stats.
I was about to
go to sleep.
No.
I've got a busy day of work tomorrow, and then I hear this absolute rubbish coming out of this guy's mouth.
He's got 5 league goals. He's got 5 league goals,
Jem. What are you talking about?
He's got less goals than Tammy.
Again, isn't you?
Less goals than Tammy. You don't need to get triggered. They're numbers.
Listen to me.
Listen,
let me educate
They're numbers.
You. You're still very young.
Educate me with numbers. There's no numbers to educate me with. There's none.
To say Timo Morata. Alvaro Morata, when he was that's how bad you're making me. Alvaro Morata.
Timo Morata.
When he was
Wait, Jim, are you on the sparkled water, man? Or are you good?
Keep quiet, Mark. You're about to go to sleep. Alvaro Morata at Chelsea, was one of the biggest centre forward flops that we've ever had. Yeah, his goal contributions was shocking.
Double what Werner's got. More than double.
So I don't know what you're talking about in all competitions.
No, in the Premier League, Werner got. Morata got 11 goals. Werner's on 5.
That's not true, man. I can't believe that.
Look it up.
Anyway,
I am gonna look it up. What a second.
Anyway, you keep going about his goals, but goal contributions that Timo Werner's created for this team is a lot more than Alvaro Morata's. Alvaro Morata didn't
Lies.
contribute to fuck all. Useless,
No, he
mate.
did. He did.
Yeah,
I remember games. West Brom away. He did a
More than Timo
wonderful
Werner?
assist. West Brom away. He did a wonderful assist. Morata's movement was as good as Werner's. It was as good. It was as good.
No.
Look at the positions he got himself in. No, go back and look.
Offsides?
At
Before he
games.
got injured, was playing very well at Chelsea. When he went off at half time against Man City and we left Eden Hazard up front, he was never the same player when he came back to him. He was shocking.
Who? Morata.
He was absolutely dog shit.
Yep.
Yeah. So you cannot compare Timo Werner to Morata. I'm sorry. I feel like Timo Werner's done a lot more for this team in a short space of time than what Timo Morata did. Alvaro Morata did.
That's twice, Jim.
If everyone thinks we're going to sign a striker, and I believe we will, how is Timo going to score from the bench? How's he going to score? He can't score.
He's not going to get benched.
He is going to get benched.
Because Werner has arguably, after Kovacic, the hardest girlfriend at Chelsea.
Okay. So who's Werner going to play over? Who's
benching him? Go on.
Okay.
Answer.
Christian Pulisic's a far better footballer.
But he's not playing right now, and he's playing in Christian Pulisic's position right now.
Wait a minute. Just let me finish. I'd rather play Havertz.
Sure thing, Alex.
I'd rather play Havertz up front. We're going to sign a striker anyway, so that's another. Then you've got Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi is a far better player. Mount is going to somehow get in there probably, unless we play Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho. That's a midfield three. Where's Werner getting in? They're going to.
Someone clips this. Someone clips this for next season.
I don't give a shit. I won't look at the clips anyway.
Only we play as a second striker, Will. What are you talking about?
Why would he? When we've got Havertz, who's a better second striker.
Havertz doesn't play, mate, at the moment. What are you talking about? He's not even playing at the moment. Wait a minute.
Who are you saying Havertz is more of a future at Chelsea than Werner? Not everyone can play. Who's going to start?
Havertz will play either a 10 or a striker.
How can you play?
Werner still gets in that team.
So wait. So we're going to play a 10 and two strikers without any wingers? Are you crazy?
What do you mean? What do you think we're doing? We've got Timo Werner coming off in the left anyway.
Oh my god! So you're saying we're going to play
behind the
striker anyway? So you're saying we're going to play? You're saying we're going to play Werner, maybe a striker like
Where does
Kante or
Mason Mount play when Timo Werner's playing as the second striker?
That's what they did the PSG, Will.
Okay, well, everyone was telling me about how we're going to play great football with actual wingers. How are you going to fit everyone in this team? Why
not?
PSG
Will. You have
maybe under Lampard, but like.
Understand.
You've got to understand that Werner's a shit player. He's a shit technical player. He's not
you're such a hater, Will. You're such a hater.
I ain't listen to someone that says wrong with the card.
Squad rotation.
I love that are great footballers. Kovacic,
Lukaku.
Jorginho, I love Pulisic. I really like Hudson-Odoi. I love Thiago Silva. All fantastic players.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. I even like Havertz. I really like Havertz overall. I like Mount.
But Will, like what I don't understand about your logic, Will, is that you're talking. You're saying. Wait, Will. I didn't even get to say my statement. Why are you telling me to wait? Give me a second. What I don't understand about your logic, Will, is that you're calling Timo Werner shit, yet this same shit player was second fiddle to Lewandowski on his record season last season.
We already.
How is a shit player even capable of doing that?
2 seasons.
Who got the best
top goal scorer in Europe? Second top goal scorer in Europe, actually.
And what's he done this season? He's done worse than what Morata did.
It was Lukaku. Oh yeah, sorry.
Why are we going to play? Why are we going to play Werner? I'm not reactionary because I'm not giving up on Havertz. I'm not.
All right.
It's reactionary when it's a player that you like. If I'm not giving up on a player you don't like,
listen. This will go round and round. This will go round and round in circles. I'm sure we can.
It is because I'm not going to agree because
that's fine. But I'm sure we can do once we have if we set up something more like this, we can have a proper show going forward.
You have your Lukaku agenda, man. It's cool.
No, because I want if we signed Haaland, then it meant if we signed Haaland, I'd love it as well. I'd love it more than if we signed Lukaku. I'm not saying I don't even love Lukaku that much. I just want a fucking good goal scorer. That's what I want. A great goal scorer.
It ain't Lukaku.
Oh my god, Gem. Okay, when Lukaku finishes top scorer of the Italian league and wins the league, he'll shut you up. Brilliant.
Both in the Premier. What makes you think
he hasn't flopped in the Premier League? Why did United buy him in the first place? Are you listening to yourselves? Lukaku has done more at Everton than Werner's ever done in the Premier League.
Okay.
Guys, there'll be a part 2 to this argument.
Agree on this. It's a fun debate though, because no one's resorted to any name calling.
No, because I know it's not personal. It's not.
No, that's what I mean. But that's what makes these debates good. There's strong debates. There's points made by either side. But if I knew how passionately I sort of knew.
I would actually rather have Peter Crouch, like I said, than have the
That's fine. That's fine.
Jeff, but maybe we'll set something up in the future with Jem and we'll go head to head.
Go Lukaku. That is what's happening. I'm telling you now.
All right, mate. Cool. I've got one more person to bring on, and then that's it. Okay. Alex, I'm just going to drop you in the background, all right, mate?
Always.
Cheers, pal. Look after the chat for me. Okay, now
I love this.
I'm going to bring this guy on with the provision that it's not going to be a huge Mount discussion. Okay.
Oh, it's Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny Bond's
I'll allow him.
I'm not having. Wait a minute. I love you, Johnny. Yeah, you're
Johnny.
A really
sort him out, please, mate.
Please don't come at me tonight.
Sort your son out, mate.
Please.
You know what?
You got angry, Will.
Just don't. I can't be bothered anymore. Just please.
Big up, lads. Yeah.
Honestly, Johnny, say whatever you want about Mount. I don't care if you call him the best midfielder ever. Just please don't come at me tonight.
No Mount.
No, dude, talk about Mount.
You know what?
I like Mount.
I've just come off a massive one about Mount with Lewis on Lewis's channel.
Why am I not surprised?
I feel like you do that,
Johnny. Why am I not surprised?
Leave Mason Mount alone.
In Johnny's planner, every single day there's like a 3-hour segment for let's talk about Mount. Monday through fucking Monday. All right?
Monday,
why am I not surprised?
Thursday.
Mate, Johnny, I don't know how you get anything done, man.
The Mount Defense League, man. That's what it is. That's what you are, Johnny. You're the Mount Defense League, man.
What do you want to say, mate?
I'm the leader of the MM19 hive. That's me, all right?
You are
Johnny Boy Blue. Here's Johnny. Let's drop some bombs in. So, Will, you've had your Weetabix with steroids today, clearly, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. That's why I think
Big bollocks, Will. Talking about Werner like that. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful.
No,
Will,
because
man.
people push me to a point where I lash out. They push me to a point.
You wouldn't like it when he's angry.
He's got everything, man.
He says all those things, then he raised Lukaku, and then you're like, can I take this guy seriously?
No, because Pete, you need to watch Lukaku at Inter. You need to watch.
I do watch Lukaku. I watched him at United. They shipped him out to Arsenal, man. That's bad.
I don't want
What games have you watched? What games have you watched? Tell me.
Remember, he watched the Classico, AC Milan Inter. He was watching it.
Derby. Okay.
More like a low budget call, man. That's what it is.
What's Europa League?
People think. Wait a minute. People
Big up
think
Lewis,
he
MM Hive, rise up. Yes, we are. We're rising nicely. But what I'm going to say is, what's the most unpopular opinion then? Because I've come in late.
Say whatever you want, Johnny.
Say whatever you want, mate.
All right. I'd rather have. I'm going to drop it.
Oh my god!
It's something silly like Christmas at CDM or some stupid shit like that. Yeah?
Brace yourself, lads.
Johnny
Bomb. This is a good one. All right, Johnny Bomb time. I'd rather have Kepa Arrizabalaga than Courtois ever in my side. Ever.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
Oh my god, Johnny! I don't even know if I can agree with that. And I hate Courtois. Oh my god!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for staying tuned, for watching us.
Jesus, Johnny, I've got to hear this.
Jesus!
I wanted to have an early night.
Oh my god!
Please, Johnny, elaborate.
The police are knocking on my door right now.
No. Please, I don't want anyone to interrupt. I've got to hear this.
Go on, Johnny.
You know what? Yeah, with Kepa, right? Kepa's got all the minerals. All right, he ain't gonna be a rat like Courtois. All right, he will never rat us out like that. He's still there even when we don't even want him, and he still ain't ratting us out. He still ain't going to his agent saying, I want to move because they're not playing me. So credit to Kepa, man. He's got balls. He's a man of his word. Signed his 8-year contract, bruv.
So he's a year contract, bro, and he's balling, bro. He's balling.
Wait. Hold on. Can I possibly debunk this in one statement?
I thought it's only 7 years, man.
Don't you think?
Hold on, boys. Yeah, Courtois. Courtois like legs in a brothel, bruv. He just opens them up and lets them in all day long, mate. I don't want that in between my posts. I don't need that in between my posts. I don't care if you're so-called world class. You're world class slagger rat. That's what he is. He's a rat rodent. Doesn't deserve to be anywhere near Stamford Bridge. The bridge is locked up for Courtois.
Johnny,
He's coming back.
Johnny, can I ask a question? Ask a question?
Yeah, go, Kai.
Have you been drinking Jim's sparkling water, man?
I've been drinking.
Because that comment, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's a bit insane, man.
It's an unpopular one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh my god. What I will say though is like, okay, maybe he's not a rat or a snake or anything, but don't you think it's a little bit like, dude, we don't want you here. We're paying you to just sit on the bench. Go look for another club. Don't you think maybe he's like, no, I'll stay here and fight for my place because I'm getting paid 10K a year or 10 million a year.
Right? Courtois would still have the same contract as Kepa, 8-year contract, and he'll still force through a move because he's a rat. Kepa, he's not even been played. Mandem's on the bench.
That's the only time he's gonna get a good contract in his life, man. That's like the best contract he'll ever get because he knows it. That's why he's gonna stay at Chelsea, man.
Look, none of this is confirmed, right, with the whole Matt Law shit. But the one player that I'm 100% certain was back there talking to the board, saying like, he's not playing me, is Kepa. So that's one player. I'm pretty sure the reason why we don't have fucking.
What if Kepa plays Champions League final and keeps a clean sheet and we win it? We're gonna love him,
man. First of all, Champions League final, man. Somebody needs a beating.
No, but
did Courtois do it for us? He didn't do it for us, did he?
To be fair, Lewis is right there. He did get nuts twice against
Let's
Messi.
He opens his legs like a brothel.
What if I become a billionaire and build Whore Island? You know what I mean?
To be fair, but Andrew, Kepa has actually proven more in a Chelsea shirt than Varane has. To be fair.
No. We're not doing the booking bit. We're doing.
Wait, I'm gonna mute you. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
Well, you need to calm down. I think you're just looking for a fight.
Drink your water, man. Have some garlic bread.
No, I was trolling with that one.
All right, then let me. Okay, I don't think my camera was on, but I was going mental back then. I understand everyone's feelings regarding Courtois. I understand them.
I love Courtois. I love him.
I can't.
I know you do, Kai.
I can't have
you. I love him, Johnny. I love him. Because he did De Bruyne's girl, man. That's why I love him.
Yeah, but I can't have this. I can't have this Kepa over Courtois. I just can't. I mean,
you lost me there, Johnny. I'm sorry, bro.
Even Marshall, who debated me in the first round about this.
Yeah.
Johnny,
not having him come back.
If you're proper Chelsea, you would, man.
I'm proper Chelsea.
Johnny, come on, I'm throwing it in there.
Johnny, you made me. Johnny, you made me so.
Johnny, what the fuck is that mean, Johnny?
Guys, Johnny, you've made me so mad. I can't put sentences together. Someone else.
Wait, Will.
Is Jamal Blackman still connected to us, man?
Yeah. We'll have Jamal Blackman any day.
Jesus Christ, that guy's why he didn't even play a fucking game for us.
Wait, boys, where I agree with Johnny is Courtois was shit in his last season at Chelsea. He was so
okay,
come on, man.
He
didn't know whether to come out.
He's nowhere near Czech. He's nowhere near Czech.
He lost himself. Wait, Jem, is that why he won the World Cup Golden Glove and then got moved?
Not in his last season.
Oh my God, I'm agreeing with Will. What the fuck is going on, man?
You gotta love this show, man.
Exactly, Will, man. Anyway,
I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I'll tell you that now.
We're gonna leave it here, man.
Yes, Lewis.
Yeah,
I don't think we could have ended any better than that.
Yes,
that's Johnny for you.
If Johnny had done that at the start of the show, I think that's all we would have been talking about.
Probably.
Yeah, do you know what? I wish we did, because then I wouldn't have to have.
Johnny, it's amazing talent you have, because you did start off this Unpopular Opinions with your Mount over Pogba.
Bro, he made Labs go on a rant yesterday. I thought she's going crazy. I thought she's literally gonna like fucking cyber punch him in the face.
Did you see it, Kai? Did you see it, bro?
We
Did
saw
you
it
see
live.
Yeah, we all saw it, man. We all saw that. Wow.
Mate, I was just kicking back, bro. I was just kicking back.
Like, there's something deeper than there, man.
Help, do you know what I mean? She was on.
She lost it, bro. She lost it. Bro.
I feel like Johnny gets it from a lot of people, man.
We'll be back during the week for another no filter show. I keep saying unfiltered.
Can we go?
No filter.
Are we back on Tuesday for a review?
We'll be back during the week for the.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Figure that out.
Wednesday, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Johnny, shout out your socials for me, please, mate.
Yeah. So all the Mount fans, hear me out. Come and join the
know
MM19 Hive. I'm
what,
almost
Johnny?
on 300, and I'm only following 4, so you ain't getting a follow back. Just putting that.
You know
out
what?
there.
After my comments tonight, I'm gonna have to properly join the Mount Hive, because I'm gonna have no one else to talk to.
Mate,
Come and join it, Will.
Will.
Come and join it.
Good idea,
Kai,
Well,
come and join it.
You know what I imagine in that Mount group chat? It's like topless pictures, you know, like. That's what I think.
On a real, Tony Mount, Mason Mount's dad, liked it, man, and I was buzzing, bruv. So it's only a matter of time before the Mount.
Who cares?
Comes
Who
on
cares
board,
if his
bruv.
dad liked it, man? He should like it.
He should like it. It's quality.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him he should like it. Who cares if his bald dad likes it?
I'm literally propping the MM Hive, bruv. MM Hive leader.
Okay.
I'm all down it. And if you want to follow me for Bants, come and at Johnny Burner account. That's it.
All right, Johnny. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna Jem, shout out your socials for me, mate, please.
Yeah, you know where I am.
OnlyFans.
CFC_Gem on Twitter, GNA TV on YouTube. Yeah, man, you know where I am.
Cool.
You know it.
Will.
I'm gonna have to lock down my Twitter now. I can't even be bothered to shout it out. If I'm being honest, I can't even be bothered. Just you might as well move on to Marshall. I can't be bothered.
Marshall.
Guys, if you want to see some Twitch content or my other content, check me out on Twitch under Marshall DBDX. We have a YouTube setup. It's not ready yet, but if you want to go ahead and subscribe ahead of time, you can go ahead and do that. And don't miss out on
3 weeks now, Marshall. You gotta add some videos, man.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it. All these things take time, man. It's surprisingly how much time it takes. But yeah, we're playing Uncharted tonight. We're actually playing Uncharted Lost Legacy, and then we're gonna start Kingdom Hearts 2 tonight as well. So if you're a fan of all that stuff, if you don't sleep and you're in the UK, by all means come swing by and say hi. And yeah, if you want to listen to my music, I'm available at Back Pocket Alimony on all your streaming platforms. And subscribe to the channel, and also make sure you're following the Twitter account, the KH No Filter Twitter account.
Yeah. I'm Andrew. I'm at the Winter Surfer. I normally am a nice person on Twitter, I am, but if you come at me with this Kepa over Courtois bullshit, I won't be responsible for my responses. I'm not going to block you, because that would be a waste. But I will say things to you that will make you cry. Kai, he doesn't want you to follow anything apart from KH No Filter, on Twitter, and subscribe to this channel, because we're getting close to 1,000 subs.
Yes. And be nice to Will on the
be nice to Will.
KH football.
To be fair, I don't really care, because if you're horrible to me, I'll be horrible twice.
Let me just say this, right? Let me just say this.
So proud of him, man. He's growing so fast. He deserves garlic bread, man.
Let me just say this about Will, right? Will's under some better. We can be horrible and that to Will in a bad way, but if anyone outside of our circle,
no, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
But Andrew,
I will come at you.
Okay? Because
we'll come for them.
Will will find you, and he will be accompanied by an extremely large man by the name of Lukaku.
Yeah,
exactly.
We'll bench press you like Lukaku bench presses Italian defenders.
I think if we get Tammy Abraham, to take some steroids,
I would love if Lukaku bench pressed him.
Told you we don't need that, man. We just need to order from Bayern Munich supplement store, man. That's what we need to order.
Oh, if Lukaku scores tomorrow, the propaganda you'll see on my Twitter.
All right, Kai, take us out, my friend.
Wait. What's his name? Did you guys all shout out your accounts?
Hang on, do you know what? The guys in the background, I'm going to get them sent their ones. Hang on.
Yeah,
Johnny,
give them a shout out there.
you back, all right?
Cool.
And Will as well. Okay, just gonna drop you back.
I just gotta say, if you like this show, make sure you don't miss out on future unpopular opinions because this is electrifying, dog.
Yeah,
It's too funny, man. It's too
these
funny. I
will
was
probably
laughing.
be our longest shows. Real Chris, shout out your socials for me, mate.
You can find me at Twitter at RealChris50, making videos or saying crap.
Yes.
Yeah, fake rumors, fake rumors.
And people. Chris is a person. That's just his dog. It's not like his dog.
Yeah.
No, it's me. I'm a talking dog. I'm a talking dog.
Alex, your socials.
Chris, that video on Liverpool, that was too funny, man.
That was very funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex,
I had to make it.
Yeah, just my Twitter, just on the below here. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Cage No Filter, best YouTube channel on YouTube, man. Like,
don't let Jim hear you, man. Jim's gonna get jealous.
Jim's already fired him, so it's fine. Yeah, Jim's already
fired.
No,
but if you want to come for bants and if you want to come out and if you want to speak your words, speak your truth, come to this channel, you get respected, man. Even if but up to a certain limit. But
unless you're a Spurs fan.
Or Spurs fan, then you're not even gonna get on. Man.
Or Liverpool. Go on, Sens.
Yeah, Sens also on Twitter, man.
Cool, that's simple. I like that. You'll see these guys will be on more regularly as well. We will add more as well, but these guys are big supporters of ours and big friends of ours as well. So, Kai, now take us out, my friend.
Hey, people, the weekly thing, man. Eat your food, get your vitamins, and do drugs. No, I'm joking. Don't do drugs. Brother.